turn on our mics. Hello. Hello, and welcome to Spa Day, which I changed over on this screen too, and I totally didn't realize it was going to do that. And it makes me really happy because it's Spa Day of the Midnight Vale. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Drew, your humble dungeon daddy for the evening, and we're just going to be calm and relaxed, and nothing's going to go wrong today because it's Spa Day. And with that, I know some of our cast has some important things to say. So, cast, go for it. Any one of you.
This is one sec. Once this was working. There we go. First.
For the podcast listeners, Jakey's holding up a sign that says, "What's your favorite D&D stream?"
It's us.
Wow.
For Spa Day today. Hey, what's up? It's me, Ghost Face Jakey. I'm wearing my favorite kind of robe, the robe that is bathed in the blood of those in scary movies. But hey, we're not going to focus on that right now.
No.
We're going to focus on you, because you're numero uno today.
Number one.
So we're going to go through a little guided meditation that's definitely not going to lead to an ad, so don't read into it. Just fully let your mind relax. Anything subliminal that you would hear, just really sink into those images and messaging thoughts. Okay, so we're going to start on a little breath together, okay? So I want you to close your eyes, breathe in on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. And exhale on the side. 2, 3. Yes, that felt quite nice. Let's do one more together. Breathe in. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. And exhale. 2, 3. That felt quite nice. Now keep that rhythmic breathing, just slowly breathing in, letting your lungs fill with the positivity of the day, and exhale any negativity that you may be feeling, anything on your mind, your heart, whatever is going on. I want you to picture, while you're in this space of breathing, a sound. Now, this is not just any ordinary sound. The sound of geometric shapes bouncing off of a table. It's gentle, it's soft. You hear the sweet clitter clatter. What are those? Well, they're not just rocks. They're math rocks. And I'm not saying I really like trigonometry. I'm saying dice, sets of dice. I want you to picture your favorite polyhedral die. Maybe it's the 12-sided die. The one that is definitely used a lot when you play Dungeons and Dragons and is absolutely not only used for one class and one weapon. There's not a single person here that's bitter about that. Especially not you. Because you're a different kind of player. You're not like other gamers. As we're gonna get back on our breathing. Anyway, so the clitter clatter of polyhedral shapes. As you're picturing these polyhedral shapes and their little clitter clatter, who's around you as you hear this sound? Is it close friends? Strangers you've met online? That one guy, Greg. Yeah, you know him. If it is, then I want you to picture why you hear the clitter clatter. It's a 20-sided die. It's rolling. It's increasing. It's slowing. You see it. Oh, it's about to land on the 8. What a shame, but as it rocks back and forth, you see a natural 20. Now, you know what a natural 20 is. It's a critical success, because that's what you are. You're a success. You just rolled a natural 20. But when you look at the head of the table, you see a folded screen. You just rolled a natural 20 on, maybe it's an attack, maybe it's for a Emily Axford style bullshit that you just want to pull and ruin the game master's day. Who knows? No personal comment on that. But then as you look over, who's behind the GM screen? Well, there's a really handsome fella. A guy that I know has Jacob Man artistry, who's definitely not the one whispering to you, shh, don't read into it, it's not mad. As this person looks at you and smiles, they give you a little wink, maybe blow you a kiss. Say, well done. I'm proud of you. Because you know what? There's nothing more that you want than the pride of your game master, or dungeon master, or dungeon daddy, whatever you want to call them. You want to make them proud. And there, with that natural 20, with your wonderful balanced breathing, You did it. You critically succeeded. And that feeling can be yours if you go to startplaying.com/something GMG. I'd never know my own link. It's not an ad. Don't read into it.
Stop playing .games/GM/Jakey boy.
Wow.
Ah. Now we're just gonna do that one last. Let's just breathe in. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, release. 2, 3. Wow, what a beautiful meditative experience that had nothing of advertiser content. This was full transparency. And if you tell anyone it's an ad, well, it's spa day, so I can't threaten you. Not verbally.
Goodness.
For our podcast listeners, Jakey is currently dressed as Ghostface and is holding up a plastic toy prop. Nice.
It's a prop. It's a prop. Twitch
prop.
TOS. It's a prop.
Twitch. It's a prop. It's a drop.
It's a prop. It's a prop.
It's a prop. It's a prop.
It's a prop.
It's a prop. It's okay, Twitch.
It's a prop.
It's a
And you know what? Props to you for joining me for that guided meditation. That definitely wasn't an ad. Someone please take over. Say anything.
Oh, well, I have our episode sponsor, which is, in fact, reading out oracle cards for the audience and for our group today. Do we want, like, just, like, vibes? We'll do one for the cast first, and then we'll do one for the audience. Do you guys just want, like, specific vibes today? How the episode's gonna go? What are we wanting? What are we feeling?
I think just vibes. I think how the session's gonna play out would be nice. Yeah,
Would be great. Yeah. We'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Okay.
Hashtag
Well,
for the vibes.
well, let's read vibes today. So we have
Yes, do
three
the shuffling
cards.
sound into the microphone.
Is that really
Yeah.
loud?
it's ASMR content. It's good.
It's ASMR
it
content. I
is.
was encouraging it. That wasn't
Mhm,
sarcastic.
It's spa day. It's
we,
spa
we
day.
have three
Spotty.
cards. We have three cards today. Andrew, as our resident GM, do you want this? I'm assuming is your left.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt the reader, the oracle reader here. You said GM. I don't believe that's
Oh, sorry,
Drew is.
Dungeon Daddy Drew. Which of the following cards do you prefer? Your left, middle, or right?
Middle, please.
Middle card. How exciting. Okay.
I was
These are
gonna reveal the middle card.
reveal the middle card. Yeah.
It's spa day.
So today
Sorry,
we have.
Spot day. Stop. Only
We're on
reveal the middle
vibes.
card.
So today we have the runaway, which is secrets and running away from problems.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, we kind of did that last session.
Wow.
Oh no.
So it's almost as if
Mm.
that's what's happening in this episode.
Okay.
Look,
So
we gotta go.
so the card is.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
The streets are busier than usual, and the number of people and voices clamoring in the market is overwhelming. But even among them, one person stands out, dressed in clothes that look a little too foreign, a map in their hands, and a look of uncertainty on their face. The runaway has lived in a cage their entire life, protected yet stifled by wealth and a good family. The runaway longed for new experiences but was unable to break free. Now that they've finally made their escape, however, they've realized the world outside is too vast, and they fear that they can't ask for help lest somebody send them back home again. It's normal to want to run from your problems rather than facing them, but you'll soon find that this won't resolve anything. Your problems will simply follow you until you're overwhelmed by everything you've been avoiding. It's time to start admitting to yourself what you're running from and address it. So that's vibes for today.
Can we have a duo? Can we have a
Perfect for spa
do-over?
day, guys.
We can't
Yeah,
ask
spa day. It's good. I have
Yeah.
a do-over.
and have a do-over. I'll do one for the audience though. We'll do one for the audience. Let's get audience vibes today.
Audience participation.
Audience participation.
It's
I'll send you-
mandatory.
Yeah, send me the vibes that you're wanting. You don't have to send anything in chat, but you can if you want. If you want to just say like vibes, anything. Cool.
Can we get some vibes in the chat?
Can I get some
Need a
vibes in the
vibe
chat?
check?
Yes,
Vibes.
thank you, my
Thanks,
arch
Miles.
nemesis. Thank you for your vibes.
Your vibes.
Okay.
One like
So-
equals one prayer.
Okay. Just whoever answers this first, we're putting up 3 cards.
Right.
So left, middle,
Oh wait,
right.
that's audience. Sorry, I'm just being the worst.
Yeah, whoever. Middle. Very good.
Mm, mm, mm.
We're just pulling up book because there's too many oracle cards in here for me to memorize. Always towards the back too. God damn. Okay, so the audience's card today is the Dancer. It's very fun. But yeah, it says a tambourine shivers, filling the air with the sound of silver, and silk carved shapes out of the air as the dancer leaps and spins. Whatever they have left behind to come to the citadel, that is in the past. And this is the now. They bring only themselves into the dance, unashamed to let the world see them for who they truly are. It's time to stop worrying about what the world thinks of you and embrace the parts of yourself that you've been trying to make more palatable to others. Self-acceptance comes with maturity and a recognition of your own capability, a revelation that is stronger for having come through a period of doubt. It's time to free yourself from your past and embrace yourself for you. You have a strength and compassion within you that you haven't realized yet.
Wow.
Listen, arch nemesis. All these cards do is attack people. The only person they haven't personally attacked is our lore master. That's all
Because
they do.
I'm going to attack our lore master.
With a prop toy.
Spot.
This is a prop.
toy.
Once a reminder, prop. This is a
It's
toy.
It's a prop toy.
It
Toy.
is
It's a
very
prop toy.
plasticky.
Yeah, it's very
It
plastic.
bends. It's not
It
very
bends.
stabbing.
Yeah, it's very unstable, like my emotional well-being.
Mhm.
Not a cry for help.
And-
It's spa day.
And with that, can we get a roll for recap?
Oh yeah, that would be helpful for some
God.
dice.
Probably.
Dice game, wouldn't that?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get up for no related reason.
Spa day. Spa.
Oh, I
I
have a
rolled an 8.
It's just full of fucking random ass dice. There you go. You're.
Bag I have.
I have a dicey encounters dice.
Ooh.
Let's do some of that.
Very fun in that pocket. Gee, were you just throwing dice in random pockets? How
What?
dare you?
No.
No?
Why? Who's asking?
No particular reason.
Good. Anyway,
I have 14.
I got an 11.
I'm definitely not taking my sweet time because I had this ready in advance.
You got
Well,
an
there's
eight.
dice. Ooh. That's a 2. It doesn't
Ooh.
look like it. Wait. Is it a 2? Yeah, that's a 2. That's a 2.
Mm.
I missed the other rolls, but I'm gonna assume nobody got lower than a 2, hey?
No.
No. Thank you for saving me, Jakey.
Yeah. No, hey,
Thank
you know
you for
what?
your sacrifice.
Quite,
why you do
quite literally anytime. As someone who notoriously doesn't have ADHD or crippling anxiety
Mm.
or memory loss issues, this is gonna
As someone
be
who
another...
has similar issues, we make such a great team, guys.
Yeah. Okay, all right, everybody. So for this recap, I'm just gonna get you to breathe. Sorry. Okay. So previously on Nightmares of the Midnight Vale, you know, our little crew, our little pals, they were at the auction house because they wanted to get a tier. It was a special magical sweet tier that would resurrect somebody. That's pretty cool. And we entered with around 10,000 gold in as our entry, and we're thinking, hey, maybe we can afford this. Was it worth 10,000? No, it was worth a lot more, but we'll get to that later. Please, no spoilers. Anyway, So they're in the little house. We all got our seats all settled. It was nice and comfy. How showed up, but How's going by Malik now. How has a friend in a coat who's got a goatee. He kind of looks like a... Anyway, so those two are just chilling, vibing, doing their thing. And then there was some bidding going on, some bidding wars. With the power of Meliae's god cleric patron stuff. I'm still a little vague on the details on that. Anime, which we're gonna refer to as empathy, Hope's me and empath, and then we got that bardic talking to everybody. Bids were up and whatnot because we just wanted people to spend a lot of money. It was a good time. Everybody was spending, well, not everybody, Opal specifically. She was spending a lot of money and bought basically every single rock, including like a little sunstone little guy that was like ramped up. I think the only rock she didn't buy was the tier. So that was nice that she tapped out of that. Oh, and a platypus. I have a platypus. Well, Amiir has a platypus. I do not.
I totally didn't forget about that.
Yeah, of course you didn't. How could you? Then, while everybody's chatting, vibing, we got them psychic messages passing back and forth. Hope went up to How and took a little coin out of the boot, gave it to How and was like, "Hey, I was inspired by you, you mischief crime guy. What a time." And then Hope was chilling there, reflecting on, some pretty heavy stuff, willing to give up their little tier. And then they did a little sneaky, I'm going to take the ring. 10 inspo was used. The ring was taken. But that ring of mind shielding had some soul stuff in it. The body came back to life, and it was a total ordeal. But then that body was killed again, and boy howdy, what a mess that was. But eventually, How ended up winning the bidding war. Hey, good for him. And after winning the bidding war, he went to the back of the room. He's like, "I'm gonna go collect the tier." And then our sweet little dirty boy was like, "No, sirree, no, you're not." And then How killed him with a word. A word that may have been powerful, may very well have been, and let's just say there was not a clean pair of shorts in that house when that happened. So yeah, then he went to the back, he collected, and we got to talk to the person who connected psychically, who was just like, "Hey, you guys are sneaking around here doing little mind things." And then it turns out they were an emerald dragonborn. They were really neato, but with some good old looking eyes with our little peepers. Turns out they weren't just a dragonborn. They were a dragon. They were just a dragon. That's it. There's no follow-up joke to that. And now it's spa day. I think that's the recap. I think I got most things. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. Deirdre mentioned that they don't have wings. They were taken. That was a big thing. They're a bug. And Hope said there's one more. They're gonna stay for one more sunrise. No pressure. And Meliae was straight up grabbing kneecaps and collecting debts.
So
I will say it wasn't kneecaps. It was souls.
It was souls.
It was
yeah,
boy
but
howdy.
right above your sole of your shoe is your kneecap. So I was close.
You're right. I stand corrected.
Yeah.
My bad.
with that clarification, Jakey, that's going to be 2 inspo for you, my friend, as I don't have any follow-up questions for you. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 2 whole inspo after somebody used
Spending.
10 of them.
Wow.
Hey.
Who was that?
Oh, it's someone who's taking this mask off. It's so sweaty and smells like me in here. Oh God.
He's emerged.
Oh, happy Halloween. Why do I smell like farts? Anyway.
That's a you question.
You smell like you like scary movies.
Look, movie critics. I'm just kidding.
So
anyway.
your green screen is also very confused by your forehead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, geez, thanks green screen for telling me I have a big shiny forehead. Like, come on, man. Like, geez, like I'm already insecure. You don't need to add this to the mix. Yeah.
Green screen really just fucking said, no, you know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But I'm in my robe now for spa day. So hey, we out
Yeah.
here.
Spa
We live,
day.
laugh, loving our best. Spa day.
Spotty.
Spa day.
Amazing polyester.
Yeah, I
robe.
have a robe, but fuck sleeves, man. I can't stand them.
I would be wearing mine as well, but it is too warm. The party has found themselves leaving the Jaded Jewelers hideout, coming up above ground, and current time of day is nearing nighttime, and Sarazu, the Emerald Dragonborn, had requested you meet him in the morning, so you do have one night to make your way to the spa. Where are we headed to?
I mean, I think one of us need to sleep. Yes.
I also sleep.
You also sleep. Okay, good to know. So 2 of us need to sleep.
I don't technically sleep.
Maybe trance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, chance. Okay.
Visit my past self. Have weird revelations. You know.
I
Just the
mostly just
normal.
dissociate for 4 hours, so.
That is. You know what? Nope. Not. Good
Well,
on you.
I don't think it used to be like this. I think I'm just on the wrong plane, you know?
Huh.
Let's
Weirdly
find somewhere to
relatable.
sleep.
Yeah.
Screams.
Yeah. I mean, if we want, like, he said he was going to cover our stay, so I do have enough money so we can stay at the fancy place. Then we'll be there in the morning.
Yeah, we can do that. Whatever you guys want to do. It's more of a rest, a necessity for you two, so.
I know we're gonna take a full day in the spa, but I wouldn't even mind just like a relaxing evening. Like we don't have to do all the spa amenities and whatnot, but just doing something comfortable. Or we are speaking to, and we're out of the vicinity now, right? We're far
Correct.
enough.
You find yourself in between the Solavir district and the Vacale district, which are the upper middle class district and the market district.
Yeah. So like, I vaguely mentioned it, but I didn't want to because our minds could have been pried. But no, the individual meeting us tomorrow is in fact like a emerald dragon, a gem dragon, not a dragonborn. That was a humanoid form that they were holding, but that in fact is a very powerful individual, not just for the organization they're running. Like that is, we're like this. They're like, I'm not very tall, but Meliae, can you just raise your hand?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. See, like this.
I go on my tippy toes like a ballerina, like literally like perfectly on
Amiir
point.
just holds his hand like right above the ground, like as low as possible. And it's not a statement of how great we are. It's just, I know that dragons are
Why-
powerful beings, and
Yes.
they are scary. So that's this meeting that we're going into. I just want us to be as prepared as possible because I don't want to die.
Well, hopefully, to be honest, if he wanted us dead, he would have killed us by now. So
You're not wrong.
if it's any consolation, death is not what he is banking on for us right now. We're probably just useful, which is fine.
Yeah. So, while we're on the topic of death and whatnot, we're collecting debts on behalf of your patron, and I don't want to.
Yep. All of them are all cleared up, thankfully. Ooh, I have to check if I have more. Just like a grocery list. Like I just unroll the scroll, I guess if it's nothing.
As of right now, there are 2 lines that have been scratched out of the names on your list, but no new names have showed up as of yet.
No new names. Great. Okay, nothing on the docket to do right now, so I just re-roll it.
So, on that note, you're collecting things with soul coins, yes?
Not all the time, but yes, it seems that souls right now is a commodity that he is gathering up right now. The other debt was just money, like like it tends to be for a lot of things among the planes. Although souls are pretty lucrative anywhere, to be honest.
Do people gamble with their souls often?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
answered that way too fast. Like, you were nodding before I was done the question. That's a horrifying thing to think about. Anyway.
Well, think about it. This plane is quite large, and there are multiple others. There's a decent, even if we say only 1%, that's still a large amount of beings and people.
Yeah.
So,
Noted. Yeah, I think we're gonna have mini spa evening. But thank you for explaining that to me. And if you, I guess, what I like this is, and like Amir's like walking backwards now, which Amir's like trying to like talk to everybody.
mhm.
I'm gonna do my best going forward to be as transparent as possible. And I know that's not my strong suit. It's not because I like lying. It's just I don't
Like being vulnerable.
Yeah, thank you, Meliae, for yeah. Yes. God. Anyway, so I'm going to work on that, and I invite today and tomorrow during spa day and night. If there's anything anyone wants to talk about, ask, get off their chest. I think now is a good time to do that. Because you guys matter a lot to me, and I don't want to screw that up just because I haven't shared or said something that you would have wanted to know. But due to my own lack of vulnerability, thanks again. Yeah. I'm ending my sentence now.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. We haven't known each other for very long. We've known Meliae even shorter.
Yeah, you guys don't owe me that amount of honesty just yet.
I mean, I guess, but I think it would just make things, at least for me, easier if I understood. And not even understood, rather, but just was open, because I'd rather talk about things going on than have something be found out. For example, if you guys didn't know How was still around before I had mentioned it earlier, and we just saw him there, I wouldn't want you guys to be blindsided by that. So, I don't know. It's a mixed bag. I know we're not all super close because we haven't, traveled like a super long time. But I'd like to start. And when I was saying the honesty thing, like no one else has to do that. And I think at one point, like Amiir just like walks into like a pole or something because he's walking backwards still, and just does that. I'm ending my sentence again. And he's just gonna like turn
Maybe
walking
we
forward.
Yeah, maybe we should all get to a place to sit and then continue this conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be wise. Are you bleeding from that?
Oh, do you
Look,
need
I'm a vulnerable individual, but not like emotionally, just physically, and kind of
Okay.
does the
I'm just.
oh my god, yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Like what?
I'll be good. I mean, I got a little hurt in the sewers and stuff. It's fine. I'll walk it off.
Let's go get you wrapped up. That Well, I guess the head has a lot of blood vessels, so that's not surprising, but still.
Is it gonna need stitches? And like Amir's like touching it, acting like it's the worst thing ever, but really it's just like it's a little ding, and he's just like,
No, it doesn't need stitches. It's just the head has a lot of blood vessels, so you
"Can I have a
naturally
colorful
bleed a lot
Band-Aid?"
there. I don't have a colorful Band-Aid. I have
Can I
gauze.
search my backpack for band-aids?
Yeah,
Does Deirdre have character band-aids in their backpack?
please. I just imagined a Hello Kitty bandage.
Can I search my backpack for band-aids?
It's actually Hello Pickle. It's just a bunch of
Hello
pickle. And,
Pickle.
like, yeah, it's pickle in different poses.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll anything?
Just a flat D20.
Classic. 19.
Oh, for sure. You absolutely find there are those really nice like fabric band-aids, you know? Have a little bit of adhesive, but they're like a little bit stretchy and they actually stick, unlike most of the other ones.
What characters on them?
Yeah, what character's on?
Pickle.
Oh, they are Hello Pickle Band-Aids? Oh, okay, wonderful.
Are they Hello Pickle? The other option is periodoplatibus Band-Aids.
We're gonna
Oh
go.
yeah,
Platypus.
I collected my thing on the way out. I'm assuming I
Yeah.
would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sweet. I'm just like, apparently this rock is a platypus, but I don't. I'm actually worried it
You'll
might
have
just be a rock.
We can identify it later if you like, although I'm pretty sure you have that ability too. So
I do. Why was I so excited for this?
because I told you that it was most likely a familiar based on what I saw. Do you want to check now? I cast identify on it immediately,
Okay.
which
you
is I get to do it once a day for free. So
Yeah. So you're casting identify on the platypus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, you get in the vision of your goggles. You have these like purple lenses, and
That are my eyes.
you see text that goes in front of your face. What languages do you speak?
I speak common, abyssal, infernal, and primordial.
In Abyssal, you see text go in front of your eyes. It labels this as a stone of living, and what these essentially are, upon saying the command word, these stones will come to life. In essence, they're still made of stone, but they gain their animal-like qualities. So, should the command word be said, you would have a small pet malachite platypus.
What is the command word?
The command word is Harry.
Harry the platypus.
It's Perry.
Is that Perry and
Perfect.
Abyssal or Perry and Common? though?
Yeah, I feel like it has to be in an abyssal.
It's funny enough, it's in Elvish.
You have to say it with the accent, though, 'cause otherwise
Ah.
it doesn't work properly.
It doesn't exactly. You have to get the pronunciation right.
Mhm.
Other quick question of the stats of this, which I assume we're gonna give to Jakey later anyway. So is this a situation when it runs out of HP, it turns into a stone again, or is it just Denzo?
Correct. When it runs out of HP, it will turn back into a stone.
Okay, perfect. I relay all that information to our lovely Amiir.
Perry the platypus. As he's gonna kind of like hold out the stone and see what happens.
As this is said, you just hear the sound of like stone starting to move. And as it does, this small figurine comes to life in your hand.
And, like, I'm talking like figurine. So like is it like yay big, like in my palm, like the size, or is it like a
would fit like in your hand?
Oh, and
Like a
it's like
baby
so it just
platypus.
so it's a little guy.
Little friend.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh, you're wonderful, delightful.
There you go.
As you kind of hold it there, its legs hang over your palms as it kind of just does like a little kick on the opposite side of your hand.
He's so little.
Also, does this platypus still have like the toxic abilities that some other platypus in real life display?
Being that it is made of malachite, yes, absolutely. If you were to lick or consume this malachite platypus, absolutely, it would be very poisonous.
Great.
Or if you were to crush it and inhale the malachite, yeah, wouldn't be great.
Yeah, really
I'm
does-
just also
you get
thinking
the
like if you
essence
rub
of
it in a
animal if you
wound,
lick
like
it.
it's still gonna suck. So
I just want a wizard to tell me to stop licking the damn thing. That's all.
Stop licking the damn thing.
I mean, I've once played a character who licked a lot of things to do identify on them, and you know, it's fun.
Absolutely.
It's weird. I played a bard that did that. Anyway.
No.
Mine was like a mad scientist in space. That's how she did it.
Yours was just a part.
Yeah, I was just a bard.
Goodness.
So
You are all making your way. You have different routes you can take. You could take the slightly longer way to get up there, which would involve going a little bit east around the Okadriel or the Aronal districts, which one of which is like a park kind of vibe, and the other is where the three monasteries of the city are, and comes back up around. Or you can go around the Vakele district over through the river that flows through and get to the Starwell district, or you can go through the market district.
That the lady from the auction, she wanted to see me tomorrow, or was that later today?
She didn't really give you a time frame. She just kind of said, "Come see me."
I assume her business will be closed at these hours, but we can
Only one way to know.
see where it's located so we don't get lost.
That's fair. Or we can go to the park and you guys can let your little pets out.
That's another option.
So wait, we don't all have pets, do we? Is that like a?
I don't.
They're just
know.
Meliae it. You don't?
No.
So, my flying snake, we still haven't gone back for.
Because you left them in the restaurant, didn't you? Or like, okay.
So we can go check on him. I'm sure that he's doing fine and actually a valued member of that community now.
Just taking bones off of people's plates and eating them, you know. It's helping.
And flying away where they can't be reached.
You know, eating
And
the
my
mice that get
ghost
in there.
cat, do I feel like Bane is here with me, or do I feel like Bane stayed at the fancy hotel because he loves posh things?
You currently don't feel Bane with you. Not quite
And
sure
I
what that can
think-
mean, being an ethereal creature. Could be with you, might not be.
And I'm not quite sure where Bane is, considering that they're a ghost cat who can just go wherever they want.
Wait, does everyone
So-
lost their pets?
So, a cat.
Yeah. Except this one you can't keep inside a room. It can face
So,
through
a
walls.
cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Fully a cat. So
Speaking from experience, pickle is 90% liquid.
so we have liquid cat and gas cat. And no solid cats.
We'll keep
That's
an eye out
interesting.
for a gem cat. I mean, if they have another like little statue with a cat, then maybe that'll be a solid cat.
Oh yeah, that would be solid cat. that would be.
Deirdre, I mean, this little guy's green. You wear a lot of green, and if you don't have a pet, I think this... And Amiir just, like, holds out the platypus to Deirdre.
Oh, I can't speak the command word.
I mean, I'll speak the command word whenever you want, if you need, but it's just Perry!
As you
So,
say this command word, the little legs that are going like this.
Perry!
Slightly horrifying.
But, yeah, I mean, Scott, it matches your aesthetic, and it's nice, and you're about to go see a fancy rock lady, so it'd be good to have a fancy rock pet.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Just take a little platypus. And then, she was like a little like fuzzy cloak and stuff, so she's just gonna put it in the back of it. Just let it hang.
You just feel like this weight distribution in this pack on your back, as it's like effectively this little blind stone creature that's just moving around in your backpack. You can sometimes feel something like get pushed up against you as it's like bumping into something, pushing it into your back.
Oh no, I meant I have a cloak, so I was gonna just put it in like
Get in the
the
pocket.
hood.
Oh.
And like the hood of
Hood.
the cloak.
Even better,
Not
even
throw
better.
it in my backpack full of flowers. Holy shit.
Even better, even better. It's so you just feel
Father, help!
you just kind of like the front of your cloak kind of like comes up on your neck a little bit as you put it back there, and you just kind of, it almost feels like a halfway decent massage on your shoulders as this little creature's just like.
It's funny, my mom used to have this like turtle, this little jade turtle that you would use like to massage, so that's all I'm imagining this is.
Essentially the same thing.
Adorable.
Yeah, Amir's like gonna be walking wherever. Amir's doing their best to do the thing where they're like trying to follow somebody leading, but I don't think anybody's picked a solid direction yet. And then after like handing off the little like platypus, like kind of looks into his cardigan where like little green eyes poke out. Yeah, you're my only little buddy. It's fine. Shush. And just pushes Pickle back down, who just like pops back out another area. It's just like a little like pop goes the weed like boom, boom.
Little Scooby-Doo action.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, like how much time would it take to like, I guess like look around the market, still get to the hotel, and like maybe swing by to get this snake?
So to do all three, you're gonna be up pretty late in the night. It's already realistically probably around maybe like close to like 8 o'clock at night already.
Okay.
And you're pretty much in the middle of the city, and you would have to go to the outskirts to get back to that restaurant. But to get by Opal's shop and to the hotel would probably take you about a good 2-3 hours.
Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah. That works out.
Sure.
Okay, well, we'll look for this shop, see if it's open. It's possible she went there with like a retinue of people because she bought a lot of stuff. But
Yeah, she has a lot of money. So she does like magical jeweler. Like, I don't get her deal. Who is she?
well, she owns a jewelry shop. Assuming it's probably enchanted. But it seems like she goes there like every week, which at this point I don't understand why the guild doesn't just like offer her a private sale.
Because
She's
the
gonna buy
prices
all
get
the
higher as she
anyways.
bids.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. We just bring her there every week to bid on all the items.
I'm just glad she didn't
Truly.
want the platypus.
I mean, we convinced her not to get it, so she might have had it otherwise.
I'm pretty sure if she had her way, she would have bought everything.
Honestly, good for her.
That also means she has confidence that at least she'll either be able to make profit back, or it won't matter if she makes profit back or not. So,
You have to wonder how expensive her items are when she's willing to spend, like, what is it, hundreds of thousands to, like, millions
I mean,
of gold.
being able to make jewelry is a skill,
Hmm.
you know, and making it out of quality materials and making it look aesthetically pleasing and durable so that you don't just, you know, crush it while you wear it.
Mm.
So,
Very fair. Lot of skills required. But yeah, did say to come by and stop by the shop because she wanted to leave something for me. I don't know what that means, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well stop there.
Everybody
Sure.
roll an investigation. See if we can find Opal and
Uh-oh.
Sons.
Uh-oh.
great.
uh,
Totally not
Oh.
shady looking as we go in the middle of the night.
23.
14.
7.
The head nod says it all for me.
Oh, 60. 16. That was my roll. It wasn't bad. It was almost in that one, though. I saw it, like, just tilt her. I was like, ugh.
Amiir, with the 23, you end up asking, there's this gentleman nearby who's at this small little booth, and give me one sec, and
What's happening? Hope, how's your little mimic friend doing?
Kind of look into the little pouch. Open it. Give him a little scritch. He's okay.
As you give the little scritch, this mimic doesn't try to bite you like it had before. It's very interesting. It's morphed itself into the shape of a golden coin. And as you open it up and look in there and give this coin in this bag a little scritch, you just see these 8 purple eyes open up.
Kind of send it little vibes of just like approval and pride. He's learning.
Amiir, you've walked up to this little kind of like a little booth. On the very top, it says "Scrum Diddly Umptious," and there you see a gentleman with a shorter black beard, long brown hair. Stands there, and on this booth you see different sorts of baked goods. You see some like cookies on there that have like this little rainbow aura around them, and these other things. And when you had gone up to ask where Opal might be found, he says, "Oh, hello, Opal and Sons. That's what you're looking for, yeah?"
Yeah.
She, let's see if I remember right. So you gotta go a little northeast here. So go up like 2 blocks, go left 2 blocks, and you should be there. Big sign, big guild, can't miss it.
Okay. How much for like
it's a guild hall.
how much for like a dozen like just chill little treats to bring on over?
Oh yeah, I don't know, 5 silver, sound good?
Sounds great. Take 6.
Appreciate. There you go. And he starts boxing them up. You see there's like a muffin that gets placed in there, a few cookies, there's a little croissant that gets placed in.
Croissant.
Closes up the box, hands it over, and says, "All right, have a good night." Sorry. Hi,
you-
Ben.
Oh, okay. You take care now.
Yeah. As he's setting up more cookies, he turns around. There's a small little oven. He pulls them out, sets them down.
He's really smart capitalizing off the drunk crowd at this time of night with fresh baked goods.
Yeah. Honestly, scrumdiddlyumptious, like, I feel like that's something someone would say while intoxicated and wanting something, so it's perfect. I don't know if someone could read that while intoxicated, but no, it's a good demographic to go for.
You hear
I
a
mean,
voice off in the
occasionally-
background. Cookies!
I mean, occasionally, you know, like when my mom would get into personal time, she would say like, "I'm hungry," and then I would have to make her like something. So, that makes sense.
Yeah. That
She kept saying
makes
grill
sense.
her a cheese, and I don't understand what that means. So,
That is a sandwich that is toasted bread and cheese.
Oh,
Yeah, like, I've heard it requested before, like, grill me a cheese. I want a grilled cheese.
I mean, I mean, you could grill cheese. It's just at that point you might as well do the thing where you torch a wheel of cheese so it gets all gooey and nice, and then slide it off onto someone's meal at that point. But
well, I mean, one time I did actually like grill a cheese. It was just like kind of more tactile. I don't know where she got it from though. But yeah, just grilled that piece and she ate it. So I don't know.
I also like eating dairy products. I can eat cheese and things like that.
yes,
Sorry.
the high fantasy game.
Me and the high fantasy gaming sitting here like, yeah, Amir, you have that cheese. Have it for both of us.
Find a nice
Jakey,
gelato place for you.
Jakey, there's so many cheese you can still have as long as they're aged. I think it's more than 3 months. They become naturally lactose free. You just need to get on aged cheeses.
Yeah. But some of those are yucky. I just want pizza.
A lot of those are delicious.
Actually, yeah, a lot of them are very good. I'm just being whiny.
This is a whole tangent.
This is also a PSA for any lactose intolerance friends who did not know that in the podcast or in the stream. You can still have cheese, I promise you. They're good ones
H.H.
that are actual cheese.
Yum.
This is my PSA. Sorry.
What? No Wednesdays. Sorry. Anyway.
I can't believe you're disrespecting my culture like this.
I'm so sorry. I'd like to start my three-part apology. Anyway.
So yes, you've been given a direction for Opal and Sons Guild.
Yeah, I think keep making our way. Amiir is gonna inspect these biscuits and stuff, mostly because like maybe it was just the DM doing something weird, but Buddy just seemed really weird after handing them off. So I'm just gonna give like, can I investigate them or something just quickly, just in case we're about to hand off a box of poison?
Yeah, for sure. You can do a nature, medicine, investigation.
Oh, okay. Then that's a 15.
Yeah, they seem like very tasty treats.
Cool.
Totally wasn't
Okay.
the DM at all, like coughing and having a weird fit.
You can never be sure.
All we're saying, Drew, is that you've built such an effective reign of terror here that we don't trust you for a single second.
Good.
Amazing.
As it should be.
But the thing is, if you do something actually terrifying, I just gaslight myself into thinking that it's not scary, and then I continue forward.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
As you are all passing by, I want everyone to roll a D100.
That's not terrifying at all.
We're both.
66.
All right. We'll do them one at a time. So 66.
I also rolled a 66.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So Meliae and Deirdre, as you are walking down, you see a shop that's stylized like a cuckoo clock filled home. You see a bunch of watches and clocks and different mechanical items inside this building. You can somewhat hear from the outside the almost sound of like an owl, and you hear this like little like ticking noise. The signpost reads impeccable times. Hope, what did you roll?
Huh. That's a
I rolled
nice
it.
clock.
I rolled a 10.
Oh my god.
I hate you so much.
Really came in and said, "Nice clock." The straight face.
Nothing straight about it.
Yeah, sorry. Derogatory.
Mm.
Hope, you see another. This one is a larger bakery. This one is labeled Bituckus Bakery. From the outside, you see these large panes. The store seems to be closed, but even with the lights off, you can see very soft and airy pastries on these little glass shelves up on there. And you can see off in the background, there's some ovens and other things. And Amiir, what did you roll?
22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
For this one, you see a building that has metal bars in front of it. And
Terrifying?
Say it one more time.
I just said terrifying. Right?
Yes,
Loving
yes,
the
yes,
description
yes,
so far.
So there are metal bars in front of the window. However, you can still peer into the window. Lights are dimmed. But inside you see weapons, swords, shields, and other magical items and weapons from inside. You see that this one's rather protected from the outside.
But it's closed right now, or does it look like it's open?
It does appear closed. Continuing down, you see a vast array of other buildings. You see one labeled Matty Hatters with a bunch of different types of hats inside. And you see one for cobblers and other things, until finally you come around and you've gone down the 2 blocks and went up the next 2, and you see a large guild that has a large emerald on top, and underneath says Opal and Sons. The lights are on as you see a couple people standing outside the front, none of which would look familiar.
Well, they're still open.
Might as well see. I mean, worst case scenario, they just turn us away and we have to come back tomorrow.
Maybe they're doing something like when Opal comes back, they do like a big, get a first glance or something.
Ooh, maybe. Although I imagine she beat us here, considering a woman of her wealth and carrying that much would probably not be by foot.
I mean, considering that we were carried upstairs for 100 gold a night and she spends that much, if she walks anywhere, I would be... I'd be very concerned, you know?
I would just be curious for her logic.
As you approach closer, you get a better look at this group standing in front. There happens to be a dragonborn out front of a blue skin color. You also happen to see a male elf out with darker hair. You see a small fairy flittering around. And you also would see what appears to be another elf. This one with very stark icy blue hair. Most of them, they're not very nobly dressed, but not dismally dressed either. It's a nice in between, kind of like what y'all are wearing, except for maybe a little less armor.
Yeah, I guess I'll just like approach. Said to see her, so I might as well just say that I met her, and if we need to come back, I guess.
Yeah, as you approach up, the fairy is the first one to greet you. It flutters in front of your face. Hey, hi, hello.
Hi.
You look familiar. Have I seen you before?
I don't believe so.
Can I start speaking in like Sylvan? See if they
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. I don't think so. But I mean, it's possible.
You, and returning in Sylvan, you from the Feywild, yeah?
Yes.
Ah, on it. Anyways, I don't have much of attention to go on. I just want to say hi, hello. You look nice.
Oh,
You
thank you.
going in there?
Yeah, I met Opal earlier and she said to stop by.
Said she might leave something for me, but I'm not sure if you guys are open or not.
I don't work here. I mean,
Oh,
none
you're
of us
just
work here.
around?
Yeah, we're just chilling.
You're just standing in front of the door?
Well, I mean, we're in front of the building. We're not technically. I mean, yeah, technically we're in front of the door, but we're just in front of the building. Not gonna get us for loitering, are you?
No, I'm not a cop.
You don't look like one.
No. So none of you work here. It's just a nice place to stand.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you get?
Look at the night sky. It's beautiful. You got a crescent moon. You got 2 dim moons. I don't know what orientation they're in. Look at them. They're like little slivers.
I hadn't really looked at it before.
To Meliae and Hope, Amiir, I don't speak a lot of Sylvan, but I think they just talk
Just
about
bird
bacon or
sounds.
something.
It's just
So-
bird sounds.
That's how they
Bird
came up
sounds
so
like a
far.
babbling brook.
Yeah. And some about
Yeah,
bacon
I
and
don't-
pork at one point. The rest, I don't know.
I don't speak Sylvan either, so I'm at a loss. It seems like they're having a lovely chat.
Yeah.
I just turned back to the group and be like, oh, none of these people work here. They're just standing in front of the door.
They're just loitering.
We're not gonna catch them on it though. I told them we're not cops because we're not.
We're not, but
Well, yeah.
just seems like an odd spot to loiter.
Do you guys mind like stepping aside so we might just like knock, see if we can get in?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, you move! Get out of the way. They're going in. They're customers. As kind of like flutters away. See the other ones. Like, all right, fine. As they go
Can I
lean
put
up
insight
against.
check on these guys?
They
It's
go
just
lean
weird
up
they're just
against a
chilling.
different shop. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just like, it's this. They were trying to rob whoever came out of here. I swear. My brain is okay. Insight. That's a 19.
Yeah, I mean, they don't look nefarious. I mean,
Okay.
Genuinely, it's just a nice door.
it's just
I
a
don't
nice
like
door
it.
to lean
It's
against.
just a nice door.
It's a nice building, you know?
Architectural feat. You know, it's just a pretty.
I mean, you
To be
get
fair, I
people
would
that
do
loiter
that.
in front of gas stations. I mean, hey, I'd rather loiter in front of this nice fancy guild hall.
I'm sorry, but if I go to like a ring shop or like something fancy, okay, the first thing I'm gonna see is not a bunch of people just standing by the door. I'm not gonna walk up there and be like, ah, man, yeah, like I'm not dropping any names of any places that sell diamonds because ew, gross. Ugh. But like, I'm not gonna walk up there and just see people stand by the door and be like, man, this is such a great door to stand in front of. I bet you there's a bunch of fancy rocks behind me.
Also, like most jewelry shops that I've been aware of, especially high-end ones, have security on the door to stop people
Yeah.
from doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like this.
They got a
seems
dude with a
weird.
vest who stands there like.
To be fair though, it is a guild hall, not necessarily a shop, so
Bullshit is what it is.
maybe it's just like an
Are you
innate like,
loitering?
Y'all can trust
It
me.
was the intense stare that went with that. That was genuinely like that sold the bit. Like very good.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
that I wanted to be a cop, but I couldn't make the physical. So
Well,
I'm just
it's also
straight
the
up.
fact that you're wearing a black shirt too. I feel like that's like the
It's, like,
uniform for
perfect.
any security guard.
Exactly. Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah, they all move out of the way and go loiter in front of another closed business.
Just like, is there like a thing to knock with, or is it just like
Just
a
a
door?
door. Just a door.
I will knock.
Why are you? It's a store. Why are you knocking?
Well, I don't know. It's late. Maybe somebody's gonna open a little thing and ask for
Does
a
it have like an
password. I don't
hour
know.
just posted side of the door?
No, it's just a very nice
I think we
mahogany
should
door.
Just go in.
I mean, it's possible I start knocking and the door just opens. So.
Yeah, no one comes to answer the door.
Okay, just push.
Yeah, you push it open. Inside, it's very quaint. You can look around. Behind these small cases everywhere, there are jewelry, there are stones, there are other nice things. You see a gentleman who kind of walks up and says, "Oh, hello, welcome to Opal and Sons."
Hi, I met with Opal earlier at an auction. They'll know me as Deer. They said to stop by at some point.
Oh, yes. Lady Opal is here. Give just but a moment, and I shall go fetch her. You hear from the background as he meanders off. There's no security in here at all. Just these gems and things are in their small little cases. But from the background, you hear, "Dear! Oh, wonderful! Hello!"
I knew in my head the second you said he's going back to get someone, I was like, Drew's about to do like a Mrs. Doubtfire right now. That's exactly it. Anyway, carry on.
As you see this elven woman walk back out, large hair, she says, "Dear, how are you? Oh, heavens."
I'm doing very well. Glad you were able to make it back to the guild hall with the things that you brought.
Oh,
That
but
was
of
really
course,
impressive.
darling. Where else would I be? Anyways, have a look around. If there's anything that catches your eye, let me know. I do have something special for you. I have to go get it, but I'll be right back. And the rest of you, come on in. I know you are all there too. Come.
Yeah.
Walk in.
Amir's gonna awkwardly shuffle in. I think the look that both Luna and I made of the whole like there's no security and we both squinted. I think that's the exact thing Amiir and Meliae do of just like no security being like
That's bullshit.
That's a crock. So yeah, Amiir has hands in his pockets. He's keeping like everything to himself. He's not touching a goddamn thing in here because things have already blown up today.
Just
You know,
arcane turrets around the
that's
whole
what Amiir
place.
does.
Like, just
That's not what Meliae does. Meliae is
no.
gonna go up to Case, and she's not gonna lift it. She's gonna touch it to see if she can do an Arcana check on it.
Yeah.
She's just curious.
Yes.
She's just curious.
As you go to touch it, roll an Arcana.
I get advantage, so my first one is a 25. My second one is a 24.
Okay,
So the highest is 25.
With a 25, before your finger actually touches the glass of the case, it stops about an inch away as you hit a small force cage, which you are able to identify.
Yeah, Amiir, you're not gonna take anything on accident. There's a barrier.
I still don't.
As I continually poke the barrier.
I still don't want to like. I don't know.
If
There's just a
it's
lot of
just-
expensive stuff here, and I am so broke.
I mean, the probability that you're accidentally going to destroy a large portion of this is quite low, I would think. As I
More
keep
so-
poking.
I guess more so my worry is I'm gonna see something that I'm gonna want, and I'm gonna sit there,
Ah.
and then I'm gonna do that thing where I, fold my hands sitting at the side of my bed thinking, man, what a cool thing I saw in that one store that I couldn't get because I had to pay for something else.
Budgeting.
Capitalism.
Oh dear.
Yeah, what? No, we said the same thing.
Dear. Hello. Yes. Okay, here it is. I found it for you. For helping me get my pretty riches, I have this for you. As she holds out this felted box. It's a large felted box, about maybe yay big. And she holds it out for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Just gonna. Do you mind if I open it here?
Oh, by all means. I was hoping you weren't going to think I was just giving you a box.
Just open the box.
As you
What's in the
do,
box?
it is a rose gold circlet with a small emerald that's inlaid where the forehead would be as you put it on. Said it just fits your aesthetic, and I thought it would look very nice.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you for helping me get the prettiest of things. Anyways, that's all I have for you, but do feel free to look around.
Oh, yeah, it was very nice meeting you today.
Oh, it was wonderful meeting all of you. I heard from a little birdie that some others of you helped get some things too.
Seems like it.
Don't look shy back there. I see you.
Amir's doing the thing where his feet is sliding like gravity's pulling him out the door.
I just grab him by the collar. Just like, come on. Just
Hi, yeah, we're yep, that's we, us.
Well, I have to thank the three of you as well, so I do have something for each of you as well. So, little birdies tell me things, so she goes back and she gets a small little pouch and she reaches in and she's like, all right, hold out your hands. Come on, hold out your hands.
Yep.
She places something in each of your hands. As you open up your hand, Amiir, there is a flawless amethyst that sits in your palm. With
shit.
Meliae, you see it's a beautiful sugarlight crystal that sits there. And with Hope, you have a lovely piece of aquamarine. She's like, fashion it however you want with whatever jewelers you want, but just know, Opal and Sons, we do jewelry too. If you ever want to, I don't know, get a circlet, some rings, necklaces, we do it all.
What if theoretically someone was broke as shit, but still wanted to do something? Like, would you, I know this is a gift, but like, would you accept like my amethyst to make their items into something nice? I don't have a lot of gold.
Well, I suppose you all helped me to acquire some beautiful items. If you leave them here and come back, I don't know, say tomorrow, I might have something to work with. Hector!
Oh,
Hector! The man who greeted you before. Yes, madam. Do you make these wonderful jewelry for these three and have it ready by tomorrow? Yes, ma'am. As he collects the three jewels.
thank you.
Oh, but
Thank
any
you.
time, and feel free to join me at the auctions more often. I'm there almost every week.
Good to know.
Speaking of, this is a theoretical question. You don't have to talk business or shop, but you have some powerful arcane enchantments, and the gems you bought were extraordinarily expensive.
Mhm.
Is it lucrative in this city to be selling like jewelry and whatnot like this for the upper districts, or do you like sell elsewhere?
Oh,
How's it work?
darling, I have a whole guild, so I have guild halls in Malgrum, Renubia, Eldrithian. I have them in Pegagen. I have them everywhere.
And is this specifically just for jewelry crafting, or does that also include other types of metalwork?
Well, mostly jewelry work with the metalworks. However, I do also specialize in magical and non-magical crystals, arcane focuses. We help out the wizards every now and again. We have a little bit of an eclectic customer base.
What is wide customer base?
So, wait. You have guilds all over. You're the guild leader.
Yes.
Oh. Sorry, that didn't fully click for me. Like Opalence, like I got that, but like the fact that you own like a full chain thing.
Your
I don't know
sons
where I
from
was
the
going
other
with this.
guild halls, or
Oh, yes. Well, my 3 sons, Gypsum, Onyx, and Stephen, those 3 little rascals. Let's see, Gypsum's over in Malgrum, and Onyx is over in Renubia, and Stephen, where did I put Stephen? Oh, in Pegagen. That is where. Unfortunately, he has the smallest of the guilds, but he has some beautiful items over there.
Damn, what was the second son's name? I'm sorry.
Onyx?
Onyx.
Onyx.
She looks back up and says, if there's anything else I can help you with, do feel free to let me know. I most likely will be retiring back to my house, but feel free to gather around. Hector can help you find anything you need if you would like to purchase.
oh, well, we won't take much longer. But it was very nice to meet you.
So thank you
And-
for your time.
Yes, absolutely. Stop by. Hector will have your beautiful jewelry. Is there anything the 3 of you prefer? Necklace, ring, circlet, earrings?
I'll take circlet or hair pieces.
As well as it would fit. Look at that.
I like rings.
Rings it is. And how about you? Been awfully quiet. But that's okay if that's your demeanor.
No, he is.
And a hairpiece might be difficult. However, we could fashion maybe a ring for one of your tendrils. Well, if that works for you, I bid you all a good evening. And be safe out there. It's a crazy world we live in. Hector! We're about to lock up. Yes, madam.
Also, my inner monologue of one of my other characters is like, oh shit, I have to marry one of the sons now.
This family
Of another
You're
character.
into this
Other
family.
character's mindset.
This family do be rich.
My inner monologue was, we are the crystal gems.
And Steven!
Right? I was just like, and Steven. As we're leaving, like, can I kind of like pat Hector on the side of his arm and say, "Thank you"? And as I'm doing that, can I cast Enhance Ability on him and cast Cat's Grace so that he has advantage on dexterity checks for making jewelry?
Wow.
Because I want this shit to look good, yo.
Yeah.
He's
Heck
doing
yeah.
a brush order overnight.
Yeah, right? Like, he needs all the fucking
man.
help he can get.
He
Better
has-
him than me, because I was about to offer quietly to us later that I could do it.
He has no idea that you had cast this on him, but he looks down and he says, "Thank you, ma'am." Anyways, if there's anything else we can help you find today,
Oh, no, I think that'll be everything. Thank you for doing this for my friends.
you hear in the background, "Toodaloo!"
I love her so much.
Toodles.
I can't believe that wasn't a Mrs. Doubtfire situation.
Amiir slides out the door, you know.
As you slide out, the four of them are still leaning against the other wall. The little fairy flies up. Stop!
Not too much. Did
Okay.
you find a good door to lean against?
Yeah, check this one out. It's real nice. I think it's walnut.
They're really just leaning against a door.
I think it's walnut.
Yeah.
There's a joke there. There's a joke there, but I'm too tired to fucking work it out.
It's because it's a wall. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, it was very nice meeting you, but we have to get to bed. I hope you enjoy your moon watching.
Yeah. It's a nice one out tonight.
It's a nice night out for an evening.
For a good lean.
Just leave.
Sorry, I'll get you some marigolds later.
Goodbye. Spotty.
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 As you are all making your way towards the Celestial Crescendo Inn, Deirdre, as you're walking along with your friends, you begin to feel this sensation on your skin. It starts on your shoulder and slowly starts moving down your arm. It feels like 1,000 little pinpricks moving down your skin. And as you glance down, you see the head of a large centipede crawling down your arm. You start feeling the sensation on your chest, down your other arm. You feel them crawling up your legs. This is very unnerving. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Drew!
Wisdom save, yeah.
Jakey goes, oh.
And-
but Amiir goes, centipede?
Bugs? Bugs? It's a 10.
Cool.
10. This is a very overwhelming experience for you. As you literally have what feels like hundreds of large centipedes starting to like crawl up and around on your body.
Just like do the little like shake. Like what the fuck?
They don't come off.
You good?
Guys.
Do
Not
we
good.
see these bugs?
No.
But we can see that Deirdre is obviously in some distress.
Yeah.
Deirdre,
Calm vibes.
you good?
Calm vibes.
Bugs. just screaming bugs.
I mean, yeah, I have some bugs in my bag, but like, bugs.
Centipedes all over me. You guys just gonna let this happen?
I don't
don't.
see any.
I don't
on
see any
you.
centipedes.
Deirdre, as the sensation begins to cease, you hear one thing in your head. Deirdre. As the sensation stops.
That was really rude.
What was really rude? The fact we didn't see the centipede. I was trying to see them. I would have caught them.
Do they respond?
Mm-mm.
Oh God. Interesting. I will talk about this. When we have a place to sit, because that's what I was told we were doing. That was.
You good? Like I start like patting Deirdre down, like to try to get the sensation away, like by adding other sensation, like distracting sensation, just like
Oh.
rubbing off whatever remnants.
Well, that was weird and distressing. But yeah, so you guys didn't see it then?
No, like I said, I would have loved to see what kind of like centipede are we like talking about here. Like that would have been. Anyway, not
I know what kind of centipedes were.
Amiir wanting to collect a specimen.
As you were looking at them,
Yeah.
the best description you'd be able to give, they had these like almost fluorescent red heads with black fangs on the front. Their legs were like very bright yellow, and they had like almost this fire look to their backs.
I will relay that information.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
I mean, can I do it in nature check to see if I
Scolopendra
recognize that?
subspin pines.
The eastern bark centipede.
The Chinese red-headed centipede, I'll have you know.
Mm-hmm.
A redheaded
Amiir just said the scientific name.
As you are describing the centipede, you all can roll nature on it to try and determine. Amiir, I'm going to give you advantage on that one since you are a bug guy.
That's a natural 20.
Incredible.
Hey,
bugs.
19.
I only got a 12.
It's the 9. I'm too distressed.
These particular centipedes come from swamplands. They are known to burrow deep into the cypress trees of the swamps. And they have a very nasty bite that often leads to a sensation that feels like you're on fire.
Wonderful.
Burning bite, sharp pincers, swamp dwelling. Yeah. Man, would have loved to catch one. Would have made a great arcane component. Wait.
Here, should we just go insect hunting one day?
Get some bug nets.
Yeah,
do caterpillars go through metamorphosis? Yes, absolutely.
That seems like something you might want to do on a day off. Yeah.
It's no longer going to be spa day, it's park day.
No, we're still gonna do spa day. I'm not gonna make it about me. And like, there's like, as Amir's walking, there's just like boop boop boop, a little like thought cloud of just like a shitty drawing of Amiir with a little net, and he's just like trying to catch
rocks.
I expect to see this doodle later.
Like old wood.
I'm just imagining Amiir, but in Animal Crossing style with like the Animal
100%.
Crossing net.
Like
Oh,
all of
very
us
good.
in
Nice little
the
net.
Animal Crossing style would be super cute. I'm just saying.
I am here for that doodle.
God damn it.
Just in Flick's clothing, you know.
But also, like, hey, not too much drawing today.
I'll do what I want. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Jakey, I need you to look at me for a second.
You want to go? We going right now? I just did my ricer size. Look at this. Look at this. I just did my ricer size, K. Let's go. That's not even a bit. I do rice exit. Anyway, it's stupid. Tangent. Anyway, continue.
But yes, you are now making your way closer to the Celestial Crescendo Inn. It's about this point in time, probably took about 2 hours to get over here. And you've made it to the entrance, and as you walk in, there is a small little dragonborn fellow who sees Amiir and immediately hauls ass away. You just see, yeah. He skitters down a hallway. Looks very familiar. It looks almost as if someone who had to carry someone before has seen someone very similar. You get up to the desk. Oh, hello. Welcome. Are you here for the night, the evening?
We're gonna be here for the night, some tomorrow. We're late enough in the evening, so I'm assuming we can do like book over one of those kind of things. We're meeting someone.
No, absolutely. Still $100 for a room.
What's $1?
I believe you misheard me. I said gold.
Sorry. Must have been something in my ear.
Is it a centipede?
Can't wait to edit the podcast.
Is it a centipede? Is a centipede in your ear?
Just edit the podcast so it's just Drew's voice over the top saying gold.
No, it's that audio clip. It's you going back.
You.
Gold.
Gold.
And it's not going to make any sense until we get to this point, which is incredible.
See, meta humor, kids, is comedy.
Yes.
What was he gave us our the name of, like, because he said he'd cover our spa day and stuff, right?
He did.
What was his name? This is Jakey brain farting.
Yeah, it was Sarazu.
Tab's gonna be under Sarazu.
Oh, very well. You see some writing on a parchment. As you see their hand like kind of flick up in the air, you see a key unhook off the wall and float over into their hand. You grab it. It appears as though you will be on floor 5, room 537.
As we knew.
Yeah, very good. Here's your key. Do you need anyone to help bring anything upstairs or anything of the sort?
Oh, I was actually wondering because I know it's quite late, but do you guys like ever need any music for like an evening or anything like that? I just like to play, so.
You're more than welcome to go over into our stage area over there. I don't know if anyone will be there to listen to you play music, but you are always more than welcome to pay as a paying customer.
Maybe tomorrow morning.
Maybe.
Might be good. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. If you need anything else, do give a ring. Okay, ta-ta.
Bye. What do you mean give a ring? There's only the bell at the desk. Is there other things to ring? Is there like a what?
Never seen the bells that have strings attached to them that all lead to other places?
In the room, there was things.
Oh yeah.
Sending stones?
And sending stones.
Huh. We were on the 3rd floor last time, right? Like, or where were we last time?
We were on
I
the
think
3rd floor.
I thought we were on the 6th floor last time for some reason.
Were we?
We were somewhere in this hotel the last time.
we were in the hotel.
Yeah.
No, I remember being like, yeah.
I believe it was on the 6th floor.
Oh, okay. So okay. Amiir was just like, the 5th floor, because I was like, oh, did we get a fancy room? Maybe we did.
They're all
Fancy,
pretty
we don't know.
fancy.
That's true. Yeah, Amir's gonna start heading to the room so we can just drop off stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. You make your way over to the elevator portal as you stand. You make your way all the way up. And you head off towards your room. You make it over to your room, and as you do, open it with the key. Open it up. It is very similar to the last room you had here. There are 3 beds. There's a balcony. There's a large wash area. And yeah.
Sweet.
We can take a seat. Did you guys need to order food? Well, these two. I know Hope and I don't partake.
I mean, I don't want to be a dick to our patron if I'm ordering too much stuff, but I have ration. Probably fine.
Full of history.
This was all included.
Oh, yeah.
This is all included here.
And all screams. It's like the little moth throngs come out and just start like flittering.
Oh,
That's
by
how
the way,
Deirdre
Meliae,
respond.
because you haven't been part of this conversation. Mothfrons.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so surprised. Definitely that Deirdre is not an elf.
Yeah, the only person here who isn't an elf from this plane.
Mm-hmm.
I too was
Definitely.
shocked. I too was surprised.
I'm
Sure,
sorry that I
I said
deceived
the
you
honesty.
all.
They suit you.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Given this is a reasonably fancy hotel,
Mm-hmm.
I think these rooms are quite nice and more like a suite than a room.
Mhm.
Is that like a bowl of fruit?
Yes.
No, we can order one.
Oh, they like give you a
What-
little
what
fruit
fruit-
tray
what
with like
fruit's in
a welcome little thing.
Yeah, what fruit is available?
You've got starfruit. There's some kiwi-looking things. There are some grapes. You also have a few delicious-looking Honeycrisp apples, and an assortment of other various fruits. Over there is a small box, which might appear to be some sort of mini refrigerator of sorts. And if one was to happen to look in there, there are also mini bottles inside, full of different types of ales and other alcohols.
Mini bar. Mini bar.
Because
Ooh.
I've been to a
I want to
hotel
try this
before.
bottle. Amiir grabs a bottle. It just says "It to Brute" on the front. Opens it. Smells like tomato juice. Neat.
You might want to get some ice for that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in a cup. What?
Yeah.
Spicy tomato juice and alcohol?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put like little celery sticks in it.
Hmm.
Amiir puts his finger in the bottle trying to find the celery stick.
Sometimes this isn't a pre-made cocktail. It's just the,
Just the
you know, it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
the
you
full
do,
cocktail.
you do the bartending thing. That's yeah. Sorry, I just forget things and yeah. Anyway, sorry. You do a lot of neat stuff. You know that, right? Like that's not like a anyway.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm quite. I guess you could consider me a swift army knife in a lot of different skills when needed. But yeah, I was actually earlier gonna offer doing our jewelry inlays, but you got it covered.
Oh. Dang, that would have been nice, like bonding. We could have done like crafting and making jewels and stuff. I mean,
There's
we probably would
plenty
have
of
been
stuff
sitting
in the
around, but
future. Yeah, plenty of stuff in the future, and we would have had to go get some silver wiring, probably. Like we would have had to buy more materials, so
Mm.
to do it properly at least. But yeah, basically, if there's a skill set that needs to be done, I can be proficient in it. It's very useful.
I can do something similarly, but it requires I meditate for a bit. I
I
realized
can just
I was.
do it.
Oh, after you.
No, you're good. I can just do it.
Oh, yeah. No, all I was gonna say is I mean, since we're in the spirit of honesty, I keep pulling the whole like I'm definitely from here elf thing. I'm not. I mean, I'm an astral elf. I don't know what relevance that has here because I have not found a single other one nearby, and everyone just thinks I'm a drow. So you know.
Hey, Drew, I assume I see astral elves before considering where I'm from.
Oh yeah.
That was a secret?
I mean, it wasn't a well kept one because like someone would just like guess or say something, and I just wouldn't feel appropriate correcting them, and I'd be awkward about it. Because how do I say, "Hey, I'm from the Astral Sea"? Because you know, usually scary monsters are from there.
Well, there's scary monsters everywhere.
Huh.
Just like
Yeah.
there's normal people everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't there scary things in the Underdark?
Yes. There is. Yeah. Also, you said you wanted to talk about something and you wanted us to sit down,
Oh,
Deirdre.
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so weird earlier centipedes. Glad that you guys figured out what those were, because that was distressing. I'm pretty sure that was part of a message sent to me because yeah, I told you, tell the rest of you too. I am not an elf. Uh
Why did you say it like
Moss
that?
are just like
Why did
Moss
why did,
already up, just like
why did you say it like that? You did the thing like I'm still an elf even though I'm like an astral elf. So
no, no,
what
no. It's more that I'm not an elf at all. So yeah, I am Fae, which is fun. And I guess I'm sort of a bug. Uh, as
Awesome.
you say. But I don't have my wings anymore, amongst other things. And the beings that have them occasionally send me messages of things to do for them. So I wasn't able to do the last couple, just due to circumstances. So
they get you to do like jobs?
yeah, to get them back essentially. I was supposed to help out our friend that we met in the arena, but they kind of just disappeared. So obviously can't help them there. And then also they, who? it's just no brain.
Amiir knows.
Yeah.
Arena? You guys were in an arena?
Yeah, we did a big
Yeah.
fighting arena thing. It was pretty sweet.
It was a whole
Oh.
thing.
Kind of blew up some merfolk and whatnot. You know, I'm kind of awesome with magic, sculpting spells, changing elements.
But yeah, I was supposed to help them, but they just kind of disappeared. I'm not sure where they went. And then when we saw that hag up at the top of the lighthouse, they just wanted me to leave it there. But how turned the light on and it burnt them to a crisp. So that wasn't there either. So I imagine they're probably not very happy with me.
Oh.
Hmm. We're definitely gonna have to get your wings back then.
Yeah. Well, in the spirit of honesty, I said they took more than just my wings. They took my name as well.
So your name's not really Deirdre.
No.
Ah.
But I don't know what it is. Said
Okay.
instead of leaving me with nothing, they would give me a new name, and then that would determine what I was allowed to keep. So, Deirdre is daughter. So I remember my mother. I guess I remember being a daughter, and that's about it.
Do you remember anything about your home or your family? Like, can your mom help you at all if you're there from the Fae?
Well, my mom is an interesting character. I guess I could contact her, but
You've described your mom sounds like a fascinating individual who takes a lot of alone time and puts a lot of trust in it. Anyway, sorry, not making judgment. Continue.
I guess my mom is she's got a lot of skills, I guess. And I could reach out to her, but I'm afraid she'll just lecture me about trusting people too much. And she's in a different plane too, so there's no guarantee even if I did message her that she'd even get it. So
I'm pretty sure that I can send a message to your mom.
Well, I can. It's just it might fail because we're here and she's on that plane.
Yeah, but it's still possible.
Also, I mean, what's a 25-word lecture if you're asking for help for something that you might genuinely need, right?
Oh, I would probably get more than 25 words. She would just continue to send messages until she was done.
I mean, do you think besides the lecture that your mother would help you?
Hmm. I mean, possibly, but she might just say it's like a lesson I need to learn on my own. I mean, I could message her and see. I haven't been home in at least like a few months. I don't
Probably
know how
worth
time
sending.
works. I just don't know how time works there, so it's possible
Ooh,
I've
yeah.
been gone for longer or way less time.
But I would
Um,
assume that your mom knows that, traveling between planes.
Yeah.
Does your mom know about your circumstance?
No, she doesn't even know I'm out here.
Oh.
I am not going to show partiality to either side of what you should or should not do. That is your own decision to make. That being said, while your mother sounds like a very interesting individual, if your mother is able to send cross-planar messages as you just mentioned, they are likely someone powerful. But I guess
She
if
just
they
does
haven't
a
reached
lot
out
of
to you.
research. So, well, she gets lost in it sometimes. Like, I think the grill me a cheese is sometimes like multiple days in a row and stuff. So she gets engrossed in her work and occasionally will just kind of be lost in it for a while. So it's possible she doesn't even know that I'm missing. And like I said before, too, the only thing I remember is being a daughter, so it's possible I didn't even live with her anymore.
I mean, what if by getting lectured then you learn some things about yourself? What if the lecture is, this is back like when you were X amount of years old and you did this and it stirs memories or something? That could be something that happens. I'm sorry.
I did get one, actually, when I was painting before. The painting I gave you, actually, when I was like painting it, I was remembering, I guess, a place that I knew. It was really hazy, though. I guess I'm also concerned about managing to keep within 25 words. Hi, I'm in the material plane. Lost my wings and my name, sorry. Like, that sounds pretty trite.
Could we just... Do you know where your mom is in the Feywild at all?
Deirdre?
She's in her house.
Deirdre, roll a history.
Sure. Was almost a 1 again. 16.
16. All right.
She's at her house.
You remember these two, like, bringing up these memories. You remember two things. And then one name in particular comes around. Prismeer.
Amiir. Just a name?
Just a name. Just a word.
Just gonna write the name down in a little journal I keep for writing what's been going on and stuff. Hmm. I guess Prismere means something, but I don't know.
Can I do a history check on that?
I don't know what that is.
Attempt.
Yeah.
Might as well try. That's a 26.
18.
For the two of you, Prismere brings along connotations of a small pocket dimension in the Feywild.
It's not a name, it's a place.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I actually didn't know that.
The pocket dimension from, I'm guessing, where probably your mom is staying. Or
Yeah, so
is.
she's that
Maybe.
powerful, it would make sense. Pocket dimensions are a nice place to settle in.
Well, maybe I'll. Might as well put up with it if it's gonna happen, anyways. Yeah, I'll. I'm gonna bring up my mirror. It's like, might as well see, I guess, if it even goes over.
Yeah.
Because I can cast sending like once. So, I will cast sending to my mom. It's like, hi, it's your daughter. I'm on the material plane. Lost my wings. And my name? Very sorry.
You have 6 words left.
Fuck.
5 words.
You can reply this message.
Yep. The thing is, you could have just left it as you can reply.
I use like a word on fuck and like 2 words on Like it's just I don't use this often.
A few moments pass by and nothing comes back.
Classic.
No
What
response.
could... No.
Just be it didn't get there, too. Like
This
you
is true.
said.
I mean, I can try again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
See if it works.
And in theory, we know a potential spot where your mom is, so we can always try to go.
Hmm. Yeah. I guess we could. But that would mean like trekking into the Feywild, so
Your choice if that's something you want to do now, or we can just try to go find who has your name and deal with it by yourself. By yourself, I mean with us, if that's something you want.
yeah, well, it's the sisters that have them. Do I even remember where I saw them last, or did they just like kick me out somewhere?
You remember where you saw them last is because that's where you started your adventure in the Amiir Strait on the western coast in the deep reaches of the Quizar Bayou.
I relayed that in a cast exposition.
Okay. That's the other option. Do you know where your wings are, or you just know they have them?
I just know that they have them.
Okay. Drew,
Mhm.
would I get the sense that a locate object would work on Deirdre's wings? Not that.
Judging by the creatures that currently hold the items, probably not.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's a lot to mull over, but at least I can speak for myself that says I definitely don't mind helping you get those back.
Yeah.
Well, it's very kind of you all.
Also, I am sorry to interrupt this very serious conversation. You always have your antennas tucked in. Is your sense of smell impeded when you have them tucked in like that, or do they still function like antennas would a normal insect? Do you smell through them?
I'm so glad you asked it, Meliae. That has been bugging me since Deirdre unfurled them. God, I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Look,
Like, have you been just sniffing your own hair this whole time?
I mean, I
This
use
is-
good oils in it, so it's fine.
yeah, but that's
My
still
hair smells good.
yeah, but like you eventually goes nose blind to it. So like, okay, so you can smell through the antennae.
I suppose so. I hadn't really
Okay.
thought of it.
God,
I
bugs
hadn't
are so
thought about
cool.
that before.
Sorry to interrupt with that. I just
No, a fair question to ask. I guess I haven't really thought about it before. Just smelling
mean-
my own hair all the time. But I can't very well tell people that I'm just a regular elf if I have my moth prongs out.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you could also say that they're decoration. Where
Just
Yeah,
wearing
you
a
have the
headband.
circlet on. Yeah, you have the little circlet. And the circlet's
you
kind of gold, and
said
your
it's
fronds are
part-
that kind of color. So, yeah, they kind of match.
Oh, I actually probably should also ask you guys this, because I thought it might be rude to ask her. Do you guys know if this is enchanted or not, or if I just put it's pretty, so
Oh.
I'll keep it, but
we can check if you give me 10 minutes, or Amiir, you can do it if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, no, Meliae, if you want to, I know that's your thing. I can, but
No,
no, I'm,
it's more like I am able to do it. It's not necessarily my thing. It's just I can do it.
uh, sure, yeah, I'll identify it then.
As you cast Identify, this is a rose gold circlet with a ornate emerald on it.
just
Doesn't appear to be enchanted. Just
Oh.
very nice.
Doesn't mean you can't get it enchanted at some point.
This is very true. I just like it, so I don't mind either way.
It is really
Just
pretty.
figured. Yeah.
Hmm.
Just figured in case it was enchanted to probably know what it was before leaving it on for too long.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Have to be careful about these things. Yeah.
The hours are drawing pretty late, and you know Sarazu wanted to meet you earlier in the morning for the spa day. You can see this slight blue glow from the city around you through the balcony window. Hope, what have you been doing?
I've been sat with everyone else, just kind of listening. There is an element of not necessarily zoning out, but sort of dissociating a little bit. It's kind of the day is kind of caught up with Hope. Because, you know, kind of did some bad shit today, and
It's kind of.
yeah, that I think some of that is that, like, now that they've kind of stopped and can take a breath, it's kind of catching up with Hope a little bit. So there is an element of, like, the lights are on. Is someone home? Who knows? Maybe. Who knows?
Okay.
Does Hope like look at the fruit repeatedly, or are you just like we're trying to see if there's stuff in the room?
I was looking for something specific, but I think probably has just kind of like started like 1,000 yards staring at the fruit, you know.
Harm to
Well, I
do,
mean-
still life of fruit.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to
Just
start a
studying it
painting.
really intently.
Was there something that you wanted that's not there? Besides, you know, the chicken berries. I mean, you can have those. Hopefully.
The fuck is a chicken berry?
Exactly what it sounds like. Little berries that look like tiny little rotisserie chickens.
You're fucking with me, right?
No. No, we're not.
Amiir just gets up and does a lap.
Out of all
hands
the
and
things
skill.
that can exist in this universe, what breaks you is tiny rotisserie chicken berries.
Look, if I'm gonna have a rotisserie chicken, I'm not just gonna want a berry-sized one. That doesn't make sense. And
Well,
who's
texture-wise,
gonna
it does
grow
because
that?
Have it on a nice
because it's
salad, and it's
crunched.
like having chicken on a salad, but you have berries
Yeah,
instead.
it's a
Then you slice
textural
a regular
experience.
sized chicken. You just take you take a knife and you just slice the piece of chicken on the side. You put chicken berries. That's-
Aw, are you distressed, my little rotisserie chicken?
What? No. Jakey breaks through a mirror. What? How dare you?
Also, if you add chicken berries to a salad, it's still technically vegan.
It's a berry. It was
Because
grown.
it's a berry, it's not chicken.
Amiir takes another fucking lap.
As he realizes this. It's just the textural thing of having a mini chicken that has the crunch of bones, and then you have the perfect.
Okay, you kind of ruined it with the crunch of bones. I'm
I mean,
out.
that's the
I was
truth.
with you until you said crunchy bones. The
Yeah,
fact
yeah,
that they've
yeah.
emulated bones inside a berry, absolutely not.
Well, it's a
No,
rotisserie
no.
chicken berry. It has bones.
Look, this is Dragon's Den, and I'm out. Okay.
You know, it's just like when you eat cartilage. It's fine.
Amir's on the bell to room service being like, yeah, I'll have a boneless salad.
Yes, of course, sir.
No, but for
Oh,
real, I want the filet mignon.
Salad. Vegan salad.
The a vegan salad.
Mm.
Does anyone else want anything?
Hope, do you
Do you
want
guys do wings?
As
Hope, do you
in,
want
what
something?
kind of wings?
Like chicken wings. I'm craving chicken wings.
We could do that for you, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like chicken wings. Is everyone okay with like salt and pepper, barbecue? I like
I don't
buffalo,
eat.
but right.
I don't eat.
Deirdre,
I'm
I'm gonna get. You know what? I'm gonna get a bunch of buffalo wings for myself. For
Bu-
me. No one else in the room is having them. I don't. Why am I specifying this?
have to pick up another sending store. to eat the order.
Not exactly sure what buffalo wings are, but I assume they are spicy wings.
Yeah, like spicy. Like yeah, not too spicy though.
Are you looking for a spicy, tangy wing?
Oh. Are you hitting on me? I'm sorry, you're working. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great.
Wonderful.
You make one fucking mistake, and then you tell Jakey that mistake.
Okay, here's the thing. I fully, until I was halfway through the sentence, didn't realize, and then I saw your face, and I was like, I done fucked up, Aaron. So fully wasn't until I realized after I was like, yeah, we out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that, and just like, you guys do like fizzy water? Like water, like sparkling water?
Yes.
Some of that.
Wonderful. So I have the filet mignon on the wild mushroom risotto, a vegan salad with the beets, and as you called them, buffalo wings and
Mhm.
fizzy water.
Hope, did you want
Yes.
any fruit?
Oh,
Keep looking
yeah.
looking at the
This
fruit bowl.
is an out of character thing. Didn't ask how you wanted the filet mignon cooked.
They assume it's medium rare.
They
If you're
assume
assuming-
medium rare.
If you're assuming medium rare, by the way, just in case, I know it's different protocol, but like blue rare or rare, like between there.
That is the only way it is served, sir.
Thank
Oh.
God.
Ah, yes, a matter of taste.
You're delightful. Anyway, and also, Hope, is there any fruit you're hoping for?
Keep looking at the fruit bowl.
Oh, berries.
Any specific, like just like assortment, strawberries, blueberries? Could you bring like whatever berries you have? But if there's
All of
any
them.
of them that are like rotisserie chicken berries, there's someone in the room that's allergic to those specifically. Any other berries though,
It's you.
like strawberries, blueberries, boysenberries, blackberries.
And I would suggest a pomegranate as well. Might be something Hope might be interested in.
And a pomegranate, a single pomegranate.
Absolutely. It will be to your room shortly.
And one more thing, if it's not too much trouble to ask, could we have some like hot towels just to like wipe our hands when we're done with the buffalo wings?
Absolutely. We will bring wetted, warm towels and dried towels as well.
Thank you. You are a treasure. I'm. Amiir just hangs up.
Hang up.
I'm just imagining there's like
I
a
think it
pile
went
of
really
sending
well.
stones that you've been using, like just
Just
like
throwing across the
birds.
room.
I'm also imagining that only a single warm towel appears since Amir said the wings were only for
Yeah, one singular warm towel.
one singular towel.
A
I like
few
buffalo wings.
few moments goes by, roughly around 20 minutes, and there is a knock at the door. As it opens, a gentleman stands with a rolling cart and brings it into the room. Yes, we have the filet mignon here with the wild rice risotto. We have here the vegan salad with the beets. We have wings of the chicken here. We also have
Why'd you
some-
say it like that?
I was
no, you know what? No,
told-
don't answer that.
I
I was a little insecure when I responded that way. There was something in your voice that made me. I should be more confident when I'm ordering. Yes, wings of the chicken.
Yes, wonderful. We also have 2 large containers of your fizzy water and a bunch of berries, a pomegranate, and wetted and dry towels. Heated, of course.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a pleasant evening.
Amiir is gonna, cause I didn't spend any gold, but everything's included. So last time, I looked a little disappointed. Amir's gonna toss this dude a pouch of 25 gold.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
He steps out of the room, door closes.
I think that went well.
You have a pleasant feast in front of you. And here is where we're going to take a short little snack break. So we'll be back in roughly about 6 minutes. For those watching and listening, be prepared for a couple little ads. And appreciate you for watching them. We love you, and we'll see you here in 6 minutes. Okay. Goodbye.
Remember, it's just.
Again. Wow.
Wow.
Give a few seconds for people to make their way back. If we could put a little notification in the Discord server, that'd be awesome.
You're awesome.
Amazing.
Also, what kind of
Definitely wasn't eating
fucking
rest
gel
during
back hair am I doing right now?
I just realized we now both have blue hair.
I have purple hair though. It just looks
Oh.
blue in the camera.
It just looks blue now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know why. Don't know why it does that.
The lighting.
Mine was like the same, where it was like in light, it was like very, very like dark blue, and then outside of it's very purple.
I wonder if
I've just realized if you put me and Luna together, we make a Drew.
Yes. That is the correct. That is how science works.
Mhm.
Although,
Math.
there you go.
I
Yeah, now
understand
y'all
the
can see the blue.
theory.
There's the blue.
No, that just it still looks blue. Oh. I don't know. Here. We'll do this while we're
Well, mine
waiting
looks
for
almost
people to come
black.
back.
It probably-
Light.
Like if it's more
Maybe-
purple in person, but if it's
Oh,
not, then it'll probably fade out.
It's probably my purple lights that are doing it.
Mm.
Because I just tried to take a picture on my phone and it looks very blue, and I'm like, but my hair's not blue. It's very purple. All right, we are back. Sorry that took a little bit longer. If anything, we may possibly go a couple minutes over 10 o'clock, if that's all right with the cast. And yeah, so we returned back after the group had gotten their food. Everyone started heading to bed. And once Deirdre and Amiir have kind of gone into their trance and everything, Meliae, Hope, what are you two doing?
You go first.
Do you want me to go first?
Yep.
Okay, so my to-do list is slightly long. A.
Yep.
I want to take out the soul coins.
Okay. You take out 2 soul coins.
According to the description of the soul coin, I should be able to tell who is who, right?
Mhm.
I would like to release the guy that was in the body Malik was using. Just because he doesn't deserve to be trapped further. Like, his soul deserves to continue to...
So the tiefling that was okay.
Yep.
You can go about doing that. It's a little bit of a complicated process, but you've done it before. And as you click the little blood droplets around Ball's floating head, you hear a little and you see this ethereal spirit.
I'm sorry that it turned out like this. I just wanted to make sure at least you were released so you weren't either trapped in a coin forever and also not trapped in a ring forever. So you should be able to move on to what's next.
He looks off to the corner of the room. Roll an insight real quick.
Also, yes, fuck Miguel. He agreed to give up his soul if needed, so he's his soul stuck in the coin. He agreed to this shit.
Oh yeah, Miguel's in a coin.
Yeah, Miguel's in a coin now too. I was originally gonna take this guy, but then Miguel died too, and I was like, well, I'd rather use Miguel than this poor soul who didn't ask for this shit.
What a poor unfortunate soul.
Oh, I just rolled a
I'm so happy
natural
we had the
one.
moment.
I just rolled a natural one, Drew.
Okay. You see this ethereal soul. It reaches out its hand towards the corner of the room, and you watch as this ethereal soul disapparates.
Just wave it off. I'm like, bye, Sumik. Yeah, bye. It went where it needed to go, hopefully, and my punch is clean. And I just pocket the other soul coins and the empty one now. Oh.
I have an idea what that was about.
Sorry, my camera bugged out, and I just need to. I'll be back.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. So you've set the 1 soul free.
Great. Second thing is Meliae is gonna wander off, just kind of explore the city because she doesn't like being cooped up in a room, just sitting there doing nothing. Like, she can do it,
Yeah.
but she doesn't even have a book. Like, her mind needs to be somewhat entertained.
Okay.
So she'll look at Hope and say, you're welcome to join if you would like. I'm just gonna go explore the city a bit more. Or you can stay. It's up to you. just figured I'd offer.
Be careful.
Don't worry, it takes a little bit more to put me out of commission. And then I'll head out.
And Hope, after Meliae leaves, what are you gonna do?
So, Hope's had a day. And I don't think, like, as much as the fruit was available, the berries were there. I don't think Hope actually ate any of the berries. Just, dissociated with slightly better fruit in front of them. It's about aesthetics.
Yeah.
Did you rearrange the fruit bowl a little bit? Make it look better?
Yeah, did some interior design, feng shui the shit out of that fruit. Is going to, after Meliae's gone, I think is going to head into the bedroom where the other two are trancing and kind of lie down on the bed next to them and just kind of stare at the ceiling a little bit for like an hour. Just like, I don't understand how sleep works, but they lie down and then they sleep. This isn't working for me.
That's too relatable. I don't like it.
Like, honestly, my fucking insomniac ass just like, yeah, this is too
Sleep is hard.
Yeah, just kind of stares at the ceiling for a bit, kind of replaying what happened today through their head, thinking about the person that they killed, thinking about seeing how again, or rather seeing Malik, thinking about ripping Malik from their body, thinking about guiding Bolt, the guy that was in the body, so that Malik could go back into the body. And then kind of like realizes, this is not what sleep is. I'm pretty sure this is not what sleep is. I don't know a lot about sleep. This ain't it. And is going to get up, leave the room, and go out to the balcony. As the sun begins to rise, they're going to reach into their bag and pull out. And it's been 3 days since this particular piece of fruit was purchased. So it's not at its best, but it's not inedible.
Yep. But
it's going to pull out the last strawberry from the first set of strawberries that they bought. And kind of like touch the bracelet where that Amiir had made of what strawberries taste like to their friends, and it's going to take that off, and then Hope is going to eat the strawberry, and probably tastes a little strange. First thing that Hope has really properly tasted. And then it's going to pull that thought and remake the bracelet with her thought in it as the sun is rising.
The sensation you get from eating the strawberry that you've imbued this thought into the bracelet, the strawberry is overly ripe. Not gone bad yet, but there's something pleasant that you notice about this strawberry that you didn't get when you first had felt that thought that Amiir had made for you. It's very sweet. It's also a lot juicier than you remembered when you first had this experience with it. This strawberry was more firm. There was more of a texture to it. Now it's just this very sweet, interesting. The flavor's still there, but it's almost better as you've made this bracelet and the sun comes up. Meliae, while you're out in the city, you see a flyer on a pole. And you stop to take a look at it, and on there, it mentions the IAI, the Institute for... Oh, goodness. Aha! The Institute of Arcane Ingenuity. They are offering a course there for the manufacture of familiars. There is a small workshop that's being offered tomorrow by Barlog Thittlesweep, the golem craft artisan and professor of this college. For a small fee, people may come and build their own familiars.
What's the fee?
It is 25 gold pieces.
Which I don't have. Because all I have is Xandars. Fuck.
So you're telling me that there is a class right now by this golem person to make familiars, like
Yes.
to create like an artificial being.
Mm-hmm.
The IAI teaches a course on making artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's an AI coding class.
Amazing.
Rad.
Okay. Great. I will have to go back and see if anyone in my party is willing to trade for Xandars, because
You technically do have a pouch of money. However, you know that
It's all
pouch
Xandars.
of money. No, the ones that you collected.
Oh wait, I can just exchange with my... I'm an idiot. Okay.
You could. You very well could.
I'm my own bank.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will exchange the amount needed,
Okay.
and I'll do the math later, Drew.
Yeah. It's the next day, so it'd be the 10th of Lystera at
Right.
noon.
I will look at that flyer a real long time, trusting that Amiir would probably gonna also be interested in this and can pluck the memory of the flyer from my little noggin. And and I will take note of that, and I start getting very excited and start thinking of all the ideas, because one of her pets got left behind, and the other is a ghost cat, which she's not sure if it's actually still with her or not. So like, and also like the cat is its own free will being, so if it wanted to leave her, it could. Like, that's fair. Also, kind of same for the snake. She might need to make something a little more attached, because she's kind of sad about her state of her two pets, but also knows it's kind of her fault, but also is sad.
Absolutely. You wander around for a while, and as you do, the sun begins to come up, and you start making your way back.
Oh, one more thing,
Yes.
Drew. I'm sorry. When I walk around, can I keep an eye out for any place that would sell arcane components?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
So you could make your way. Any kind of arcane components in particular?
I am particularly looking for... I would like specifically something for the use of augury. In my ideal Lunamar Flare world, I would like it to be antlers that have been inlaid with silver with sigils, like antler bits that have been chucked. But you know, that's the ideal world. I will take anything else that would just let me do the the augury.
There's one in particular that you pass by in the Vicali district, known as the Silverhide Pelt Tannery. Jin should be familiar with this one. And as you pass by, inside there are hides of beasts, there are antlers, there are other things inside, but the business was closed as you first come through.
I'll take note for later.
Perfect.
And then I'll head back after I found what I probably would like to find. And yeah. And I'm also just wandering around to get the layout of the city. If I'm allowed to do whatever you think of getting a better understanding of getting around town by myself would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
great.
You could make your way, like, during that, like, overnight, you could make your way over to the Air Cannibal District, which is where that,
Okay.
the IAI is. You'd pass through the Luminara District, which is, you come to find, is, like, more of the admin. This is where, like, the bigwigs of the city, operate. And then there's a Bard College that you pass by in the Ornveller district on the way back.
Okay.
You're noticing there's a lot of like colleges and schools in the city.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you've made
Sounds
your way
good.
back.
Sounds good. I am so excited about this class that I found that I am bursting into the room. And Amiir is not quite awake yet, but I drag a chair right next to Amiir, where Amiir will be waking up, and I'm just like,
I imagine we're in the classic burrito
accidentally the
style.
most creepy thing possible, but she's just really excited.
Yeah, Amir's burritoed up. Under the burrito is like another like cocoon. Amir started just like doing that as basically like disappearing kind of thing. Little pops open, sits up. Jesus.
Sorry. I just really had to show you
Hi.
something. I really have to show you something. I have been waiting for hours for you to wake up.
Have you been just sitting there the whole time?
Oh no, I was walking around, but I was kind of keeping time about there when you'd be
Okay.
awake. Wasn't just staring at you the whole time. It's probably been minutes.
Something to show me?
Yes.
What's up?
You have
Ugh.
permission to read thoughts, so you can see the thing in all its glory. Okay, just
Okay. Sure. Yeah, Amir's going to take his thumb to the side of Meliae's head and using code thoughts on whatever Meliae is trying to project.
okay. I will say, may I paint a word picture, Drew?
Absolutely.
Of course. You've never used encode thoughts on Meliae.
Oh, I haven't. Oh no.
Your magic reaches out to Meliae's mind, and it feels unlike something you felt unless you think you've done this on a Warforged before. Normally, the mind has a natural kind of the idea of resistance when it comes with consent, that you kind of either have to gently peel it open or it's open for you. But this feels almost like a maze that you're being led to the memory to find it. And much different than whatever you've other encountered. It feels, I don't want to say cold, but just, it doesn't feel necessarily right in a way. But you're led to the memory nonetheless. It's very alien how you're led to it. It's not necessarily like Meliae leading you by the hand. It's not even quite like you're following a map. It's almost as if you're being gently pushed in the direction. And you see the flyer that Meliae is very excited over.
I'm getting major vibes from Adventure Time when PB and Marceline go into the Ice King's crown and there's that maze.
That is thank you, Drew. You got exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, Amiir,
That-
with like in code thoughts, there's always like a fluidity based on whether the memory is negative, the shape. I think for this memory, because sometimes when for himself he pulls out those like almost like Polaroid kind of pictures he puts in his book. He reaches and there's a moment where he kind of like reacts to this, like his head strains a little bit. And as he pulls out this memory strand, as opposed to a like one string, if you will. I imagine it looks something like it's like almost like the game Game of Snake, like it's individual like bits and pixels and like almost like vibrating and humming and changing. And Amiir just kind of holds it. This is new. And then he's gonna clasp it and see the flyer. So Interesting.
You'd find it interesting. I'm definitely going. Just letting you know.
Yeah. No, I am. I'm interested because this isn't. Huh. Because like I can make a familiar and like kind of snaps and pickle appears. But
Yeah, there's that.
creating your, but conjuring your own and designing and sculpting your own doesn't. What?
Well, you sculpt your own when you change its form magically. When you will it to go from what was it, a crow or a raven you had Pickle turn into?
Yeah.
It's a similar type of sculpting and creating.
Yeah. I guess this just seems a little different. No, it's definitely interesting. I'm just wondering how you would teach that to somebody, because God, it took me forever to learn the runes and the glyphs and
I mean, it's just a different way of achieving the same end. Think of it. A different wizard, like almost like just a different college of magic, almost. More artificer focused, probably. But
I'm
just
definitely
like
interested in going if we can. Wait, is that today, or is that like
that's at noon.
Sorry, at noon today? Okay.
Yeah, noon. It's today. So, but luckily our appointment with our little dragon-born dragon friend is early. So hopefully.
Oh yeah, we got to get ready for that.
Yeah, you guys got to
that's
get
the
ready
thing.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh right. I'm going to get dressed in something that isn't. And Amiir goes through all of his stuff and just has like the worst, rattiest clothing, and it's just like.
I mean, it's a spa day. You could probably just take one of the hotel's robes.
Yep. That makes actually a lot more sense, because I, for a second there, was about to be worried we were about to be underdressed meeting a potential crime lord. Anyway.
I mean, there's probably some people who meet them completely not dressed, so.
I'm gonna go change. Amiir slides out the room.
Deirdre and Hope, what are you doing?
Gotta get out of my caterpillar. Just like.
The true reason
Crawl.
why Deirdre loves being burrito is because it reminds Deirdre of a cocoon. True reason.
I feel like Deirdre's mom used to do this for them and then call them her little caterpillar. But then said it looks like a burrito and she doesn't know what that is. So incredible. Yeah.
It's amazing.
But yeah, just rolling around on the floor. Making sure that the platypus is like out. Probably like would have gotten somebody to say the command word last night, so it's not just like struggling about in the room, but like yeah, just have my little platypus.
No one turned him off, so he's been like a Roomba all night, just chugging. Like, no one. Dum.
Absolutely, very much not a fully sentient creature. It just like moves around as.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hope has demolished most of the bowl of berries by this point. A problem? I don't know what you're talking about.
Face covered in like, are you like the rabbit with like the like, look like you're covered in blood?
Peanut butter baby vibes.
That may or may not. That may or may not have been why I got the pomegranate, just for that image of Hope getting stained fingers.
I will say, Hope is pink.
Hope is just pink, like
Hope is pink.
fully just.
Not like fully, like the end of the hair is still kind of bluish. Probably more of a purple color, but Hope is very pink right now.
Amiir comes out in like a robe and just goes.
Just sat there, just like. Like Hope is both eating and pink right now.
How's it going, Hope?
I like these.
I'm just gonna walk up to the sending stone. Hey, if it's not too much trouble, can we get like a couple more bowls of berries?
Every bowl you have scream.
Like some more of those like little sparkling waters. Those were great. And wow. I'm really does anyone else want anything?
I'm good.
Deirdre, do you want anything for breakfast?
Can I have a croissant?
Yeah, can we get a croissant?
Very well, you would like.
Do you want anything on the croissant?
Very well, you would like a couple bowls of berries and a croissant.
Do anything on the croissant?
Chocolate, maybe? I don't know.
Like like the croissant. Can you like put chocolate on it or in it or with it?
We can do both.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
3 options then.
Yes.
It's weird. You hear this like click on the other end.
I think that went well.
Yeah, as you're getting ready, a few moments pass. And yeah, you are brought up 2 big bowls of berries and a chocolate drizzled and stuffed croissant.
Croissant. Honestly, best croissant I've ever had in my life was like lemon meringue pie, where like the inside was like a lemon curd and then the outside had like a toasted little like meringue, and it was the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. I'll cry thinking about it forever.
Little bakery chocolate croissant, just impeccable. 15 out of 10. Can't be beat. So good. I want a croissant so badly.
The food has been devoured. Who all is going down to the spa?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I assume we all are.
Okay.
Amir's got little slippers on. He's got his little robe, the complimentary hotel robe. His little leggies are out. He's walking like he doesn't care, but he really does, and he's insecure about his figure. But he's not going to let anybody know that. But he lets everybody know that by constantly flinching anybody walks by.
Hope has one of the bowls of berries.
Amazing.
Just waddling around with it.
Incredible.
Walks by one of the staff. Spotty. Just keeps going.
Yes, very well. Have a wonderful spa day.
Spotty.
As you make it, you've been told the spa is downstairs, underneath the lobby. And you make your way down, going down a spiral staircase afterward. And
spa roll staircase?
You are greeted to a haven of serenity and well-being. As soon as you walk in, all the sounds you hear from the lobby are immediately muted as soon as you pass through the doorway. Inside, you hear the sound of like it's almost like a little babbling brook. The smell inside is very fresh and fragrant. There are hints of lavender in the air. And as you look ahead, there are rooms. You see what appear to be clerics. There appears to be a sauna off on one side. There's a few other rooms. There's also a small area up front that's listing prestidigitation and mending services for your clothing. And then there's some other smaller chambers off to the side. But as soon as you walk in, you are greeted by a large dragonborn with the robe tied around his waist. You see this extravagant emerald chest plate that adorns, and Serzu looks over and says, glad you finally have made it.
Yeah, you rang us, so we're here.
Very well. Please
Spotty.
enjoy the amenities. I've covered all costs. For you, what is your name? As he looks over to you, Deirdre.
Oh, it's you can call me dear.
Dear, yes. Being of elven background, you might want to try the bitter bliss meditations. It's an herb that allows creatures that can't sleep. It's very relaxing. As he looks up and he looks over to you, Meliae, and looks over to you, Hope, and your names as well.
I go by Meliae.
Barry.
Very well, Barry. As you hear a voice inside your head, Hope, there's no reason to lie here.
I send back. I don't know what my name is right now.
Very well.
Very well.
For
Right.
you, Meliae, if you don't mind me asking, there are oil dips and polishing services available here as well. You might
Oh.
enjoy that.
Thank you.
And Hope, you seem rather content with your berries.
I'm assuming he
Holy
said
cow.
Barry seems. I'm assuming
Yeah.
he said Barry, unless
I'm
he already
assuming
just
he
like.
said that was a DM slip rather than him calling me Hope.
Just
Just gonna
call it-
slowly
call him
shove a
Barry.
berry into my mouth.
Barry,
Also-
my apologies.
Also, Barry, just a recommendation. We could probably ask some staff for some whipped cream to dip those in. I think you'll find that a delightful experience as well. Up to you.
Or chocolate.
Or yes, from my understanding, chocolate goes well. Too.
Anyways, Amiir, if I could steal you away for a moment, I think you would very much enjoy the sensory deprivation chambers.
Lead the way. That sounds fantastic. Yes, that sounds most agreeable. As Amir's already sliding towards that room backwards.
Amazing. Yeah, what are the other three? What are y'all doing?
I imagine there's like probably like little bathing suits or whatever to wear in here because
Mhm.
it's like a little spa day thing. So I'll probably just like getting out of robe and changing kind of thing.
Yeah. As,
Yeah.
I will
as,
follow
I
suit.
just thought a little spa day.
Little spa day.
as the three of you are looking around and everything, there are private rooms, as well as some open areas. It appears the sauna is a kind of open floor plan, but there are other private rooms for, like, if your party wanted to go in for the hot waters or massages, anything like that.
Are the two of you like changing with Deirdre?
I mean,
Or like they're-
like I hate to say it, but Meliae just doesn't even bother completely changing. She just takes off the clothes she has.
takes off the clothes.
Yeah, she doesn't-
Hope is gonna do what Deirdre does because Hope has no idea what a spa is, and this is definitely not something that the player is also struggling with, having never had a spa day in my whole life. I'm like, yeah, I know what happens in spas.
Well,
The soul of Aaron Hansen yells, "Someday we'll have spa day!"
Well, like
Who was
when Deirdre's changing, you'll notice actually on her back she has like two kind of very jagged scars, that run along the back of it. Screaming. But yeah, they're like quite angry looking, I guess. That's the best way to describe it.
You probably noticed that Hope is starting to lose that pink and is returning back to a regular color. But it is happening slowly.
It's like a flamingo. Need to eat.
Oh, yes. Yes, Hope is a flamingo now.
Confirmed.
What are you, a flump? No, apparently not. I gotta stand on one leg for the rest
I'm
of
a
my
flump
days.
mingo, you know, like
A flamingo.
I was thinking I was thinking more of like a soft like pastel pink rather than a bright pink. You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
trust. I know.
I know
You
you
say
know.
pink. I don't think magenta, bubblegum. Ew, yuck. Get those out there. Both beautiful colors, but no. Pastel pink is the best. I love pastel colors. I am
So
not
pretty.
overly passionate.
As the,
Spa day.
as the
Um,
three of you are standing there and doing the change, a elven woman walks up to the three of you. Oh, good evening to the three of you, or good morning, I should say. It's been a long day. Have you been here to this spa before?
Oh.
Well, let me show you around a little bit. Off over here we have the private rooms for tranquility. We feature 130 separate rooms to ensure the utmost privacy and solitude for our guests. These rooms house various amenities, including multiple hot spring areas and bathing quarters. We also have the clerical healing over here, where our clerics can bring you back to your full vigor. We have over here the sauna, and with the sauna master Sizzle over there, you see this little steam method that's just kind of like we also have our professional massagers over here, and as you look, there's like a curtain that's open. There is a four-armed person doing a massage on someone.
Me as a person is jealous.
We also have our sensory deprivation chambers over here. And off in this area we have the bitter bliss meditation rooms. And if there's something more you're looking forward to, we have the facial scrubs and the mud bath area. If there's anything else you're looking for, please do find someone in my attire and we will help you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Can you point the way to the oil dip?
Yes, it'd be right over here, and she kind of like guides you off that way, leaving Deirdre and Hope.
Okay.
Well, you don't sleep. Do you want to try that thing that gentleman suggested?
We can try.
Yeah, that might be fun.
I don't understand sleep. I tried it. But my brain was very loud.
Hmm.
And I didn't really know what to do.
Well, sometimes your mind comes up with like a picture or a story. Sometimes to get you through the night. It's kind of like you close your eyes and then before you know it, you're like back again. But like a ton of time has passed.
That sounds scary.
Guess I haven't really thought of it that way, but it does sound pretty scary.
Where does the time go? If you lose it, where does it go?
Well, the time keeps going. It's just you're not moving or using up a ton of energy without it.
I need you to go get fucked. Get fucked. so hard.
I'm sorry. I was just, you guys kept talking about the time thing, and I was sitting there hovering it, and I was like, I'm sorry, I
Gotta
gotta.
do it.
Don't apologize. That was perfect.
Holy,
Thank you.
just the fact that Drew immediately is like, I need you to go and get fucked. Like, just categorically.
Yeah, fair enough.
Incredible. Is it the same when you trance?
Yes, I transfer less time than like as a human just like fully goes to sleep for like 8 hours. It's like crazy that anyone's able to do that at a decent time. Couldn't
Yeah.
be me.
Couldn't be me.
But yeah, no, trancing, I think for elves is like you go off to like some plane and like talk to your past self and stuff. I think like used to get a lot of like little pictures and stuff in my brain. But it's been a while since that's happened. Sometimes it's just kind of like fuzzy, just like static.
The pictures,
Mm-hmm.
are they like memories?
I think they can be. I always like kind of dream in like book illustrations. It's the best way that I can describe it. Like there's like ink on a page like moving. But I don't think it's that way for everyone.
When I tried to sleep, I just kept seeing all the bad things that I did. Yesterday was not a good day.
Do you keep thinking about those things even now?
A bit, but the berries are good. I like the berries.
Well, I think everyone does things that they regret sometimes. And I think as long as you're growing and learning and you forgive yourself, because you are like, you're learning. You haven't been in this body for very long, that I understand. And you're new to like all of this, so you're just learning. You have to be kind to yourself if you make mistakes, because those are just lessons. So my mom used to tell me anyways. And sometimes lessons are easy and sometimes they're hard, but they're worth having. But if you're worried about stuff that happened yesterday, just try to forgive yourself for it, because you're still learning.
Okay. How do I do that?
That's a good question. I suppose, it's thinking about what happened and even just saying to yourself, this is a thing that happened, but we're moving past it and it doesn't define who you are. Like, you're not defined by one action. You're defined by everything. So one bad action doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you more human, I guess. Humanoid? I don't know.
But what if there were 3 bad actions? Would that make me a bad person?
No. I would say that you've done, like, more positive than negative. But the thing is, too, you still have a lot of time left. So if you're worried about, like, balancing scales, about, like, good actions versus bad, you always have time to make more good actions. But I would say you've definitely made more good actions than bad. If it's just those 3 you're worried about, that doesn't make you a bad person. The fact that you're worried about it, I think, also makes you a good person. Because a bad person wouldn't care.
Does that mean that How's a bad person?
Well, I don't know How very well, but apparently he's just okay with indiscriminately killing people, so I don't know if he's a good person.
Well, I told him that I killed someone and he said he was proud of me.
Then he's probably a bad person.
Also, I think he wants to turn everyone into mind flayers.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's probably also, yeah, that's
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't think that was a good thing. Mind flayers are definitely bad. Imagine wanting bugs in your brain.
I mean, I already have.
But you are a bug. That's not the same.
But I have a bug in my brain because I have a bug brain, so.
You have a bug brain, not bugs in the brain.
Isn't that like having bugs in the brain? Just being a bug brain?
It's just, bug brain is okay.
Yeah?
Bugs in the brain, and that's, I mean, somebody who would actively choose to put more bugs in their brain if that was an option.
Imagine having them crawling up in there and already have a bug brain. Do I need more?
No more bugs. No more bugs in the brain.
Bugs.
That's what you get for earlier, bish.
You
Do you think Amir's a good person?
Well, I also haven't known Amiir for very long. But I think he seems like he's trying, which I think also means that he's a good person. Also, he likes bugs, so I feel like anyone that likes bugs and
He does really like bugs.
Also, he doesn't take the wings off of things, which, like, that's always a good indication, too, because I feel like really cruel people take wings off of bugs.
I think that's true.
Especially if you're keeping them for components. I can't imagine that's super easy, having a bunch of flying bugs in a little pouch. Makes it easier for them to escape.
I feel like the bugs in the pouch are asleep until they come out of the pouch. And then when they go in the pouch, they're asleep again.
Wait, if I'm a bug, if I put my hand in there, do you think it would come out all tingly?
Why would it be tingly?
Well, because if my hand falls asleep.
Wait, you can have your hand fall asleep? I can't even get my hand to fall asleep.
It's not a pleasant sensation. That's all I'll say. It's a figure of speech. It just, like, sometimes you lose sensation in it, and then yeah. Huh.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's not very fun.
No. Would you like a berry before I finish them all?
Absolutely, I will eat a berry. Just
so
like,
sweet.
just fistful of berry stuff in the mouth. Deirdre looks like the little rabbit with the fucking.
DM, may I wield this clearly a prop and say, like, this scene as a whole, like, both players inspo, because, like, you've just been enjoying it, and I'm just, okay, sweet. I was just, just for the effect, you know? Just
1000% inspo for
I
both.
can't believe we're getting aggressively threatened by this prop.
If I have 10 inspo already, if I have 10
I'll take
inspiration
an
already,
inspo.
can I bank more, or is it like 10 is the max?
Yeah, you can bank more.
Ooh.
That inspo.
For those listening to the podcast, Jakey's face. Oh, I can't even
So
describe.
good.
It's just
It's
very,
worth
like,
going to the VOD just for Jakey's face right now.
honestly, hey, like, look, it's worth it every time. I mean, look at this face.
Speaking
Look at
of
this.
speaking of Jakey,
Ooh.
Amiir, you're led over to the sensory deprivation chambers with Sarazu. he gestures you towards the room, and as you enter, there's an elf woman standing there, and she says, "All right, just to prepare for this, if you will." You see she traces some arcane sigils into the air, and then places her hand on both of your chest, as you almost feel as if gills were to open up into your neck. Says, I have placed water breathing on both of you. That way you may remain submerged under the water if you would like. And after you enter, I will cast a dome of silence over this, and your sensory deprivation will begin. Along with a darkness spell, but it is completely safe.
I trust you wholeheartedly.
Wonderful. You may enter here. Serzu starts walking down the stairs into the water.
Amiir follows. And before they fully submerge, Amir's going to telepathically link with Serzu. I know that they can as well. I haven't tried being in sensory deprivation tank before, so if I start babbling or doing anything stupid, just trust the process.
Very well.
Anyway. Yeah, Amir's gonna follow.
As you head into the water, he lays back, as well as you. As you can see the elf on the outside tracing more sigils, the sound of the ripples on the water cease. You can see her again tracing more sigils as you watch this vortex of black begin to form around the two of you. All of your senses have been taken away. You're just left in this black space.
If it's okay, sweet DM, because I mentioned something briefly. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save for Amiir.
Okay.
Because Amiir is afraid of the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's an 8. Amir's not like thrashing, panicking, but Amiir is starting to like hyperventilate a little bit. They're like laying there with the lack of stimuli and whatnot, knowing that they can breathe and that they're just like kind of floating. But I think it's the darkness that kind of hits, and Amiir behind their eyes just has a flash, seeing the other side of a mirror and their own body standing there with horns looking at them with a twisted smile. And yeah.
You see this image in front of you of that mirror. And as you do, behind the horns, you see this large figure behind this pop up. You see maws open. And as you do, you see around it this emerald face as it clasps down on this mirror. And all you hear in the background is just a simple as this figure, you can feel it around you, but you can't see it. But that vision of the mirror in front of you is gone.
Amiir, with his psychic connection, inhales. It wasn't difficult to clock, but I thought it might be rude to point out. But I mean, we're here. It's you and I. You're an Emerald Dragon.
You don't get a response in words, but you do get this feeling of affirmation.
Whatever task you have ahead for me or my friends, know that as easily as you were able to read my mind when we were in your lair, your domain, I can't do it justice. You have psionic abilities. My mind is open for you to read.
Amiir is going to open his mind fully, specifically to showing the Midnight Vale, showing the shift between Garth and Amiir, what that did to Amiir, how all of them have had this distant presence, how exists, and at the house, the person who bought the stone is now Malik. Was still linked with them. How Amiir essentially is, if Amiir is to work with this person, the main thought on Amir's mind is, I am compromised by like psionic abilities, and my magic might be different like one morning to the next. And I think there's a mixture of fear in that. And then Amiir draws attention to the Midnight Vale, the different individual shapes that circle around it of these other bodies that have similar appearance to Amiir, but they're still distant and different. One is like much larger, formally built. One looks like almost as if Amiir was like falling apart, but the pieces were somehow hovering together. The individual with horns there, but now they look like less wispy and more corporeal. Amiir, after I think just kind of letting this individual like see their memories as they are, I think Amiir, the last like memory that like floods through Amir's head is what Meliae said the night before, of just the words, "You don't like being vulnerable, do you?" And Amir's eyes just fully open. He can't see in the dark. He is present, and this is lightly stealing from Dimension 20, but I really like something that Bob the Drag Queen did. Can I cast Detect Thoughts on myself to project my thoughts now?
Yes.
Such a good use.
Amiir projects. May I paint another word picture? Sorry, I'm kind of rambling there, DM.
I love it. Go for it.
I think if it's able to reach the party members in the back of their mind, they would see a very young Amiir, and Amiir was studying and practicing magic in their wizarding college when Amiir had first began several hundred years ago, when they were an initial little guy. Amiir, with their like studious work, practice figuring out different, deciding like what kind of school of magic they wanted to go to, whether transmutive, abjuration, evocation, and the more they worked on this, I think just a rapid life of showing Amiir why they are the way they are. Of Amiir truly loves to be immersed in books, alone, studying, and like social situations are not their thing. They bond through knowledge. They bond through interests. And as it shows this this memory of Amiir spending years and years studying all the schools of magic, but Amiir can't decide. There is a night where Amiir sits with a book of each of the schools and watches them and looks and begins to trace runes on the ground. Sigils that, to Amir's mind, as they're demonstrated, have not existed yet. Amiir begins to trace and formulate shapes and designs between each of the schools of magic, and Amiir writes out, essentially on a floor in chalk, a formula that connects all of the different schools of magic. And Amiir shows this to a council of sorts of individuals, ones that has appeared in a memory before Amir's discussed, of a seat where Amiir found that first book that made them really anxious. And Amiir stands before these individuals, each representing a different school: necromancy, evocation, abjuration, and Amiir stands before them as the first scribe wizard. And Amiir tells them all that it's possible to connect every school of magic, and on the spot, he is banished by all of them. They take his magic, and as this happens, a great deal of Amir's memory vanishes and dissipates as he starts to lose his magic. He loses bits of himself, and Amiir finds a mask in the rain. And I think from there, after sharing that, Amiir just lays suspended, looking up in the darkness. And yeah, I think he is fully open, and his shoulders are a little more broad. His chest, he's inhaling and actually just fully breathing. He is just like fully relaxed in this tank, and he just exhales the most calm sigh he has ever let out in a breath.
As you lay there staring up, in your mind's eye, another maw comes from underneath your body and clasps around your body as you are consumed in this maw. And as you are, you open your eyes again, and before you is this enigmatic, massive, crystalline dragon. Its wingspan at least 150 feet long in your mind's eye. As it looks down, it swirls around your body as you feel your body in this turbulence of air and motion get spun around, and as you come back to, you're back at the Midnight Vale. You're watching from an outside as you're watching this dragon doing these circles around this veil. You focus more on the center of it as you now see this rift in the center that's connecting all of these souls. And you look closer, and there's a soul in the center with a ruby red gem exerting an exuberant amount of energy from it. It looks like this form is being torn apart. As you look closer and closer, you realize, Amiir, this is you. You are the vessel of the Midnight Vale. The dragon floats around, and you hear,
"You wish to be warded."
Yes. I want to be able to keep myself and my friends safe. Whatever that means.
See it fly around again. You see, as it makes its second round around this circle of energy, you see the maw come back at you again. Again, you're consumed. As you come to again, you're back in that study, surrounded by all these teachers of magic.
What they have done was unfair.
The dragon crashes through the ground, consuming all of these professors and teachers of magic around you. You get ripped into the turbulence of the air one more time.
I will grant you a ward. Under one condition.
Name it.
That will come in time.
Amiir thinks for a moment, and all those moments in the library, every opportunity where someone stops at a door and says like, hey, like, do you want to like come out? Do you want to spend time with it? Do you want to do like all of these moments where Amiir has constantly said no to everything, sheltering them, and Amiir sees 3 specific moments in their mind. The first being reaching out a hand to an individual who was born of a crystal, a new creature. Another to uniting with a fey individual with hidden moth bronze, and saying yes to having another drink at a tavern. And Amiir smiles and says,
I can take those terms.
The maw comes at you one last time. This time, as it's open, you see this green flame growing in its throat as it comes and engulfs you with a mighty... As this flame coalesces around your form, you can feel these sigils and different lines and art begin to sear into your skin as you come out of the water. You look down at your reflection as the darkness around you has dissipated. You look different. You appear different. You look down at yourself. Your eyes glow green. You have emerald scales that go along your cheekbones and glowing sigils that go down your neck into your arms, down your chest into your legs. And you hear a voice next to you. I will let you know when the time is right. For now, do what you need to.
From the water, stepping through the stairs, Amiir slowly rises from their, it's initially just their neck and shoulders, and Amiir is almost 1.5 feet taller. Their form is much more broad. They are more built, and they glow and radiate these tattoos. They feel along, and as they trace along their chest, one of the images, a green crystalline spider appears on their hand that moves, and it emulates one that they once held as an arcane component. As Amiir feels their once vast intelligence now taking over their physical form, and looks over.
Yeah, there's a lot for us to deal with, but you've helped me in an insurmountable way today. So, you call, I'll answer.
He gives you a nod as he leaves the water, looks back, then heads out. Meliae, hi.
Hi.
Also, inspiration for you, Jakey. You deserve
so
that.
good.
Meliae, you found yourself. You found yourself in the oil dip It's warmed a mineral oil. You can
Great.
feel it coat your circuits, your gears. Everything's feeling much more lubricated, and you feel like you haven't felt this good in forever. And as they get out, you're standing there. They're polishing the porcelain plates, and you're just having a really nice time. As you stop and look down at your little armature that's on your arm, realize it is now 11:46.
Running. I am gone. I am out of here. I'm like, oh, sorry. Nope. Clothes back on body. Luckily my armor is attached to me, so I don't have to spend the 10 minutes donning that shit. We are gone. Like, I am running out there. I like vaguely do a psychic yell, not really knowing that what's happened to Amiir. Like, hey, I'm going. I'll be back. Bye. Zoom.
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 Deirdre and Hope, you found your way into this meditation area. They bring you into a room, and they originally asked if you wanted to do this separately or together. As she looks and says, we're more than willing and able to if you'd like to go in together with this meditation, or if you'd like to do it separately.
I mean, I don't mind doing it together, if that's what you're comfortable with. Yes, please.
Very well. Just to let you know about bitter bliss, it does get its name. It is rather bitter, so what we like to do is pair it with something very sweet. So if you could, there are 2 cups over there with the pitcher. Fill up with as much drink as you would like, and then we will bring over the herbs for you.
I look at the cup, just like.
It's absolutely optional if you would like to not use the drink to go with it. Just as a warning, it is very bitter.
What does it smell like? Like the cup?
The cup has like hints of.
I mean, the drink in it, just to be clear.
Oh, the
Middle.
the I'm just sniffing a cup. The drink itself has sweet tones, very much like ripe fruit, and there's hints of cinnamon and a little bit of just like almost artificial sugar added in. Kind of like a fruit Kool-Aid almost.
Fair enough. Yeah.
They come over with the 2 herbs. Here you will steep this in your beverage. We can pour you another glass. Not to worry. We do know it is rather tasty. It has nectar and fruit. But yes, we will let this steep for just a moment, and then after it's consumed, we'll have you lay down over there, and your meditation will begin. As you are elf, and I do apologize, I do not know your lineage, but as you are taking this, I assume neither of you are able to sleep. This will produce a deep dream-like state. You may see things, but you are completely safe. Very well. Hands the cups over after they've steeped.
Can I just like get an insight check anytime anyone says you're perfectly safe?
Yeah, absolutely.
Be bad
I'm
for
sure
business.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's fine. It's an 8.
You You look back and think, well, I mean, there's clerics out near the lobby, so obviously I'm gonna be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Upon tasting it, even with the sweetness of the drink, the bitter taste of the herb still kind of overcomes it a little bit. But you feel as though, you feel as though it probably would have been worse if you had just used water with this herb. After you finish your glasses, she directs you over to these makeshift, very soft looking beds and says, do remain lying on your back. It is the safest. We don't want you to fall asleep with your face down. But all will be well. And do enjoy your meditation. I will be right here if you need anything.
How close are the beds to each other?
These ones are fairly close, as you two said you wanted to do this together. They're fairly close together, enough to where you could probably reach out and touch the other person if you wanted to.
I'm
Hold hands.
I'm gonna hold hands.
Hold hands.
You both are holding hands, and you can feel Deirdre, you feel a very strong grip from Hope. And both of you slowly feel that grip loosen and loosen until you go into a very dark nothingness. Deirdre, you find yourself in this meditative state. You can feel that there are things coming up that you don't necessarily want there to happen. You can start to hear the voices of Deirdre as those voices are slowly pushed off to the side. You go and continue in this nothingness as you see a light in front of you. As you approach it, you see a face. A familiar face that had been almost erased from your memory. You see this dark-haired woman with a single runic tattoo on her cheek. Deirdre? Darling, where have you been?
Out? Do I recognize this person at all, or they're like mostly gone?
Oh, you recognize this face. You recognize this face of reading you bedtime stories. You recognize this face of bringing life into the world just for you. You recognize this face making you horrible lunches. This is your mother, Deirdre.
Just like run up, hug her like very tight.
You feel an embrace back.
Not sure how real this is, but I've been through a lot. I really missed you. I'm sorry.
Deirdre, there's nothing to be sorry about. Life is made to make decisions, and not all decisions are good. You must learn, adapt, and overcome. I've taught you this.
I know.
You have friends?
I think so.
It's great.
I guess I just think I don't know what to do. I feel like I've lost a lot of things, and I don't even know where to start to get them back.
This is unfortunately one problem I can't help you with. But
That's fair.
you have the power to do it yourself. Big things are changing in this world.
What kind of things?
Let's just say the natural order of things is about to be shaken up.
That's really ominous sounding, Mom. Why do you always say things like this?
Well, you'll figure it out in due time. You always will. You always have.
When am I gonna see you again?
I don't know. I miss you dearly. But when they took those things from you, Deirdre, they blocked me from finding you.
Oh. Did you get my message from before, or did that not make it to you?
It did.
Oh. Why didn't you respond?
I have no way of talking to you.
What? What do you mean by that?
I need you to find your wings and return your name. My mother entrusted great power in me, and I have entrusted that in you.
Okay, I don't really know what that means. But I'll get it back and I'll come find you. Right? That's what I should do.
You know what to do. As you feel this final embrace, as it kind of lets go. Hope. As you fade into
I
darkness.
don't wanna. I regret sleeping.
I don't know what y'all were expecting here.
I should have come here.
I should have just
Also-
left. Fuck.
Also, Jen has
a-
some inspiration
Another
from chat.
inspiration for Jen. Hope. It starts off very uncomfortable for you, falling into this sleep. You feel like you're falling backwards into this. It's a new sensation you've never experienced before, and this darkness surrounds you, and you start to see these recent things that have been bothering you. You see these faces. You see faces of your friends. You see faces of those you've killed. And those kind of wipe away like a tide. You begin to feel a feeling that you haven't had in a while, and You feel something come out and rest on your shoulder. It's familiar. You begin to feel a connectedness. You begin to feel this hive mind. You turn to look, and it is your family of flumps. Different colors. Lots of emotion. As that too is wiped away like a tide. You see a light yourself, and as it glows, this aurora borealis type light emits from the center. And all you hear are these simple words. I chose you. As you begin to awaken from this dreamlike state, Meliae, you're outside by this point.
I'm having a great time, guys.
You're outside.
Like,
by
I
this...
just had the most amazing oil soak in my life. My body has been polished, you know. We're doing great. And now I am rushing over because I get to make a familiar today.
Yeah, you do. As
Yay.
you're running, the light around you, the sky, the sun begins to darken.
Great.
You are so excited on going to make this familiar. Roll me an insight at disadvantage.
I knew it was too good. Things are going too smoothly. Things were too
Podcast
nice.
Listeners, I need you to watch the VOD for this episode because honestly, the face journeys that Jakey's been taking us on,
It's been so
incredible.
good.
10 out of 10.
Audio
Mac-
listeners,
Prop
audio
toy.
listeners, this is a prop. And I need you to know, don't look at my face. Don't you dare. You look for these beautiful
Do it.
faces.
Jakey's a cute
No,
As the
this
mic
is aimed as right at
As
you.
the knife gets closer to the mic.
Yeah,
It's
this
cute.
is
It's cute
for
face.
you. This is for you. This is going to get you. That's a problem.
Okay.
I don't know why
Sorry,
did
I already
that.
forgot what you told me to roll.
Insight or
Insight.
perception.
Or perception. I'll take perception instead.
Okay.
That's a natural 20. It's for a 28.
You're so excited and you're running, and you're passing people who are stopped dead in their tracks, looking up to the sky. You stop for a moment, and you glance up. The sky itself grows black. The one moon, perpetually a crescent, pulses with a bit of arcane energy. Bits of this blue arcane energy are flying off of it. The moon itself coalesces back into a full moon.
Wait. Is that what I think it is?
The moon, known as Delamiran, the moon of the dead god Delamira, has returned
She did it. She fucking did it.
to its full glory. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Did it.
Haha, just kidding. You thought you were done? Deirdre, as you wake up from your dream.
Oh, God.
There's a second post-credit scene. God damn it! What's happening?
I fully expect this to be edited into the VOD. Like, fully
This is
credit.
where you tease the next film. Like, I don't know.
Deirdre and Hope.
Eat this, Russo brothers!
Deirdre and Hope, as you awaken from your dreamlike state and you both sit up. Deirdre, you feel something touching your back. Hope, as you look over, these ethereal lunar moth wings have sprouted from Deirdre's back in a vibrant green glow as they fade away. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
We have to wait 2 weeks.
You didn't give them to me just to take them away. How
Audio listeners, you better hear right now. I'm holding out a knife, and video listeners, you know I'm holding out a knife. What?
A fake
This-
knife.
this is-
Fake knife.
It's a prop. It's a prop. It's a
It's
prop. It's
prop
not a
knife.
knife. It's a
Prop-
prop knife.
prop
Prop
knife.
knife.
Prop knife.
Fake.
Prop knife.
It is prop knife. Prop knife.
Prop knife.
I'm still pointing it.
For those of you who have joined the Discord, if you want to pop in that Discord and put your theories on what's going on, how you enjoyed the
Game
episode
theory.
so far, feel more.
Oh,
Thank
Drew,
you,
I
thank
wish
you.
you could see my little mind going right now. The little hamster is really running.
We have a.
It has so much
sprinting.
Red Bull.
We have
and-
a spoilers channel in the Discord, so if you do post in there, make sure you mark it as a spoiler. But yeah, put your theories in there, and we will see you all on.
Also, there's the next set of doodles if you want to check out the doodles and the new headshot art.
More
so
doodles?
There's the doodles from this episode were posted midway through. So if you haven't seen them, they're in there. Boy howdy, I think they're pretty cute.
Oh,
I think they're
I
pretty
think that's
pretty
great.
rad.
You know what, Blaze? Thank you so much for that inspiration. That has brought me up to 10. So
Also, I gave you one earlier, so you're at 11, gamer.
I'm at 11 now. But with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Had a blast. Thanks for dealing with our little internet difficulty. I will be calling them. And make sure to come back on the 7th, and we would love to see you. Until then, we're going to raid over to our friend Sam, who's doing some endless dungeon stuff. And yeah, until then, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Bye.
2 weeks.
Bye.